Oh, how are you? So glad to be back. Sorry guys, I took a long rest. And then I had to have dinner, relax some more because I got tired making dinner. And then here I am. So sorry everybody. I know I said I would just take a quick break, but that turned into several hours and I'm just so sorry. I do believe I'm coming down with something. I do not think it's COVID. I just had that 6 months ago. I don't think that's it. But I certainly have a cold and I'm trying to combat that. You know what I mean? So thank you for your patience. Thank you for your understanding. Plus, you know, being an empath, doing private readings does take a lot out of me. It kind of wipes me out sometimes. And I was really channeling hard earlier. And I think I'm going to channel hard again tonight, but still, it definitely took a toll on me, all that channeling, okay? So, I just appreciate your patience. All right, so I only did 3 of you earlier. I need to pick up the pace tonight. I can't be that long anymore. Yeah, I don't think it's COVID because I just had it 6 months ago, you know? So that would be ridiculous if it showed up again. They said you're supposed to be immune for 6 months to a year, if not more. So this just feels like a cold. Okay, so let's see. I think the next person I had to do today, who was it? Aaron, Selah. You guys are the last of my subscribers, right? The last of my JKS subscribers. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Is Aaron here? Hey, oh, Eat Me's Aaron. Okay. There are studies which show otherwise. Really? Oh, damn. Well, I hope not. You know, I guess no one really knows what's up with COVID. Some doctors say something, then the others say another thing. I mean, it's like no one really knows. It could be anything. It could be it. Could be. If it is, it's not hitting me as hard as it did before. My stepdad did get COVID a couple weeks ago. It's possible I got it from him. It's possible. But this is not the COVID I remember. The COVID I remember knocked me, just knocked me out. It just took me down, okay? So I think my body has built up an immune system against it at the very least. But if I have it, I think I'll survive this one. I really do. All right. Well, thank you for your concern, guys. Aaron, Eat Me. I assume that's you. Is that correct, everybody? Sunval, there is different strains, so it is possible to get it again. Yeah, that's true. I wonder what strain I had last time. But I think once you had one strain, you kind of have some semi-immune system to them all. You'll probably still get sick, just like the flu, you know, like the normal flu, you get, you know, there's like a bunch of strains for the normal flu. And, you know, but if you just got over the flu, chances are you'll be all right if you get another germ. So that must be happening. All right, Spirit, please guide and direct me right now for Aaron. I really want to know what's up. This is going to be that 5-card spread. Spirit, please guide and direct me for Aaron. Thank you. All right, Aaron. Let's do this. Whoops. Okay. This represents you at this time. All right. Bottom of the deck, the overall underall energy for you, Aaron, is the Hierophant. And this is commitment, but it's also belief. Commitment and belief. It's about marriage, unity. It's about working with other people. It is a challenge, you know, and it's definitely a difficulty. But whatever it is you're grounded with and hanging strong to, it's being tested. I just feel like you are being tested. Let's get a message from your significant other if you have one. All right. Bottom of the deck, your person says, Aaron, you are just perfect, and I'm sorry. I keep messing up. All right? So your lover is not blaming you, Aaron, or this person, whomever this other person is, okay? This other person you're dealing with. The next one is, I talk to you within my mind. all the time. Aaron, do you hear me? Do you feel me? Do you answer me? Because I swear you do. So you and this person have a very spiritual marriage. Ooh, yes. And we have the Empress down here in reverse. It's a very, very spiritual marriage. Yes, indeedy. The next card here, Aaron, is your voice is so sexy. I want to hear you tell me what you want me to do next. Whew. Your person likes it when you take control. You might be a little controlling. All right, your person likes it though. Your person likes when you take the lead. But I don't think you were brought up that way, Aaron. I think that the person you're with is a little cowardly, not strong, because the way you grow up, you know, very much Walton's Mountain, you know what I mean? Just very much traditional. And that's how you grew up. That's in the back of your head. That was from your grandmother and your mother's side, you know, how a relationship should be. But the person you're connected to right now just puts you in charge, and this is challenging you. Remember, your person thinks they're messing up. They're messing up left and right. Can you close my door, please? Maddie, close Mama's door. Your person just thinks you're messing up. You know, I'm sorry, I'm distracted. Your person knows they're the ones that keep messing things up. All right? Not you. All right? So the person you're with somewhat feels like a failure, to be honest. They're just not standing up to a promise. They're not standing up to an oath. They're not fulfilling that commitment. Someone is not fulfilling the commitment. There's been a commitment, a spiritual marriage here, and a beautiful connection. They need to own that, honor that. The card that comes out for you is the birds, which is, in this case, the owls. Number 12 for your oracle here. So there's signs, there's talk. Definitely some spirit animals, which would be birds, I would have to think. Maybe you guys have an owl around you nearby. All right, a white owl or a barn owl. There's just that intuitive energy with those owls. It's about being alert, having some sleepless nights also. The card that came out is luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. But the vision I got was a candle. It was very, very dark at night. And I saw a candle. And that was like the only light. And I saw this yellow kind of glow in a room. This candle was the only thing that was lit. And it just kind of reminded me of this candle here that I have just in the dark night. There's one candle. You might have just a little bit of faith left in this connection or in your life, period. Hang on to that faith. Hang on to your traditions. Hang on to your belief systems. Hang on to your strength, because it is being tested and you need to be aware of the signs and the synchronicities around you. Let's see what is going on with you right now. We have the 10 of Wands, burden, struggle, hardship. This is a very difficult period for you. I also get the sense you're very itchy. I don't know if that's just, you know, metaphorical or it's literal, but I feel like you've got an itch everywhere. Like you're just itching your hair, your ears, your face, your chest. There's just a lot of itching. I don't know what's up with that. You might have something going on that you need to address on the body. I do believe that smoke is very cleansing, purifying. So smoke bath may do you some good. Smoke bath. Sage or Palo Santo or just anything that you have, even just a normal fire. But if you're, you know, ailing with something like that, a smoke bath may do some good. Anyways, I feel like someone is just bringing this down. It's too heavy. It's too much on your shoulders. You can't keep this going by yourself. You're about ready to give up and just put things down because you can't carry all this on your own. Let's see what's going on with you currently. You have the 8 of Wands in reverse. Things are not moving fast enough. You have piss poor communication with someone you're with, or there's a lack of communication, period. And you honestly feel like things are not turning around fast enough. You're waiting for letters, email, you're waiting for communication, you're waiting for some kind of notification of change. But what are you waiting on? And who are you waiting on? Is it a Sag? Do have a lot of Sag here. You know, what's really going on, Eat Me? What's really going on, Aaron? Because waiting and waiting and waiting is going to get you nowhere. You need action, not waiting. Waiting is sucking right now. What is holding you back? What is blocking you in your life? Page of Swords. Communication. Maybe you're having a struggle communicating with people or communicating with the one you love. Just talking about what's going on. Getting that out in the mail. Receiving something in the mail. Just communication is a real issue for you right now, and it's a block. This is like more information is needed. There's something around you. It could be contracts, paperwork, could be a union, but this is going to be stuck until more information is had. There's something being held back from you. I also feel like maybe you were supposed to get a check in the mail, or you were supposed to get something you never got. It doesn't help with your situation to where someone's not able to communicate. Maybe somebody's blocking something from you, stealing your mail or taking it from you. That could also be a situation. But there's a Snoop Dogg kind of energy here. And I do feel like maybe someone's being investigated. Something could be investigated. I don't know if you're dealing with that currently, but that's certainly something that's kind of hanging around in your reading. Let's see what's helping you. What good decisions are you making? Hard work, girl. Hard work. 8 of Pentacles. Keeping your mind busy, okay? Keeping a hobby, working long hours, staying focused, keeping your eye on the prize, literal hard work and effort. This is going to be good for you. This is what's really going to change, how do you say, like your situation around. So making those pentacles, working, making that money, or putting that focus where it's going to grow something. That's the only good decision here that you can make. And I'm so glad that you are doing that for yourself. Virgo vibes. It's getting all your ducks in a row. It's getting a strategy. It's taking action. And it's just working real hard, you know. Let's see what Spirit says is in your outcome. 7 of Cups in reverse. You're going to have one option, not 7. Spirit says, you know what, in your outcome, you're not going to have a myriad and a plethora of options and opportunities. You're going to have one shot, one choice, one decision. Are you willing to do what it takes with this one particular door that's going to open? Because you may not get this chance again. Somebody's going to reach out and give you a chance, and if you don't grab it, you're going to lose it. And I know you're confused, and there's a lot of fear behind taking this leap of faith, making a jump, but you need to make that jump. Spirit really wants you to listen to your guides because they're trying to guide you out of a situation, and they really want to keep you steady on a good track. They don't want you all messed up, bogged down by other people's responsibilities. You need to worry about you, yourself, and you. That's what's going on here. This other community situation, it's community or it's a commitment or it's someone else is too heavy. And you're not communicating right because maybe other people are in the way or involved. Could be contracts are not completed correctly or hurting you because somebody else is involved. All right. Oh, markers, I'm doing Aaron at this time. So I guess Aaron is Eat Me. So I'm doing Aaron Miller. Let's go ahead and read this oracle number 12. The birds. Aaron, a phone call or a text, a date. This is how I communicate. I am meetings or interviews. And I like to negotiate. I can be your sibling, your lover, or your mate. Couples is what I indicate. Ooh, all right. So couples, partnerships. This card is symbolic of a jabber, a gossip, or even the passing of information of some kind. Many voices together are louder than one. It's a modern view of crowdsourcing, mass communication. It can be simple as an announcement that travels quickly or distributed widely. Okay. I do feel there is something here with paperwork and communication. And there is something here to community or even government or even a church, something spiritual. Right now you're waiting for some kind of a help, a blessing, some kind of confirmation. You're waiting for something, and if you don't take any action, if you just sit there and wait and you don't do shit, you're not going to get that call. This is one chance, one shot. You better reach out. You better turn these wands around and do something about this particular situation, because it's not going to do it itself. And that's why what's helping you is the Eight of Pentacles. And it says, Aaron, what's helping you is you're going to help yourself. I feel like if you're waiting on a prayer, if you're waiting on a miracle, if you're waiting on some kind of divine inspiration, it's not going to happen. Spirit needs you to take action and get involved, because there's something very burdensome in your life and a miracle's not going to fix it. It's just not going to fix it. Okay, let's go ahead and read the other one. What's upcoming for you? Luck is on your side. Whatever is coming your way, Aaron, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can make the restart of a fun period whenever you're feeling down and feeling low. This energy is adventurous. And be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the Wheel of Fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring metaphorically by exchanging big ideas and manifesting and thinking about things. This is about philosophy. It's not literal. Perhaps it's time to change your mind and your belief about something important. It can also be a sign that a trip away is coming up. And this is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing. So if it's something that you've been working on achieving, it's very close. But the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next, Aaron, it's going to open and widen your worldview. Count your blessings, literally. Write them down and say them out loud, even if that's all you got. You need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a course of study or a teaching. Don't be narrow-minded. Start a week of gratitude practice. Even if you're just thanking the sun for showing up today. Sagittarius is the sign of fun, travel, and exploration. It is the great cosmic quest. It is the sign of big ideas. This new moon in Sagittarius exudes all of this energy. And as does this card when you draw it, nothing is set in stone. The wheel is still turning. But Sagittarius is an optimistic energy, and it could, in all manners, attract something good for you if you can tap into the energy by expecting the best and having the best outcome. Okay? All right, Aaron, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you get that communication you've been waiting on. But remember to take action. Nothing's going to happen on its own. Okay, so now, let me check mark her. And I would lose my marker. Oh, poop. I'm a little bit airheadish right now, guys. My head is in the clouds. There it is. So you guys said Aaron was eat me? Okay. So Aaron Miller is done. Okay. So the next person here would be Selah. Is Selah here? If not, I'm just going to go ahead and get my people done. The people that are subscribed to my JKS family, you guys are getting done first. All right. That orange juice is good. Oh, Eat Me is Jeffrey? Oh, okay. Well, then I guess Eat Me is not Aaron. Somebody said Eat Me, so I thought they were telling me that Aaron was Eat Me. My bad. Well, anyways, Aaron Miller is the correct title for that reading that I just did. Aaron Miller. All right, so let's continue. So Salem Marie, okay, so you are Pacific Pearl. Okay, let's get this going. Do you have any specific question, or do you just want a general? Okay, what is your particular area of concern? Is it work? Is it family? Is it love? Is it a spiritual journey? What chances do I have getting into this manager's program at my current job? Okay.
Have any of you people know what this is? Could be a crocodile or an alligator.
Oh, okay. Matthew wants to know if you guys know the difference. That is this a crocodile or an alligator? Matthew already knows the answer, but he wants to test you guys and see if you know. Because he is an animal expert.
Yep, I am an animal expert.
By the way, this represents Capricorn. So Pacific Pearl might have something to do with Capricorn.
I guess it's an alligator.
Nope, that's a crocodile.
This cannot be a crocodile.
No, alligators have big, wide mouths. Their mouths are very wide. And they do not have square scale patterns like that. They don't have colors on their tail. They're just very dark green. And they have a lot harder of a back.
But crocodiles have brown skin.
Yeah, crocodiles have a smaller snout. It's more thin, and they have a lighter stomach, and they tend to have dots or scale patterns that stick out. So that is a crocodile, my friend.
Okay.
That is a Nile crocodile. Well, I guess I have to teach him a little bit more about the animals because I thought he knew.
I didn't know.
All right, now you know.
This is a crocodile.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to show you something else.
Okay. You know, you guys don't know my other passion is animals. I grew up learning so much about animals. So I know a lot about animals, surprisingly to some. I wanted to be a veterinarian.
This is not a crocodile.
That's an alligator. But it's a Dollar Tree alligator, so it's not exactly anatomically correct. See how the alligator is darker and has a wider snout. Anyways, I got to focus on my reading. Go on with yourself. Close my door. What?
They're both the same.
Okay, go on and close my door. Love you.
But they have the same.
All right, I got to focus now.
Both have noses.
All right. All right, Pacific Pearl. What are your chances and possibility? Bottom of the deck, we have 4 of Swords in reverse. This is a lack of sleep and a lack of rest. This is an anxious mind. Okay, it's an anxious mind. You should be laying something to rest, but you're not. So there's some anxiety that you're struggling with. Let's go ahead and get the oracles for you. Ooh, we have take a risk. We have the dice. So this is a really neat energy. I think it is about good luck. I think the chances are good, you know? I think so. Let's get your other oracle about your job. What is the energy about this particular opportunity? What is the outcome? Okay. I don't know if this is a night job, but I kind of feel like there's something about night. I know these are night cards, but I'm feeling night. Maybe you're not going to get out till late at night or something, but there's something about this job in night. Maybe it's just one night you'll get an answer, but there's something about night for you. Bottom of the deck, your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus, which is a hard-working earth energy. That work job energy is coming through. The other oracle is Pacific Pearl, believe in the impossible. Once in a blue moon. Taking a risk. I love that. This is a once in a lifetime chance. Okay, so maybe you're going to feel very lucky if you get this job. I feel like luck is on your side. I feel like this is a yes so far. Let's see the rest of the cards. Ooh, balance, maintaining the 2 pentacles, level head, balanced bills. This is catching you before you drop. This job may catch you before you hit the floor. I think there's a really good chance here. Am I married, miss? I don't know who you're talking to, somebody in the audience or me. My little R2D2. All right, let's go ahead and get this one back here. What's troubling you? What's hurting you? What's causing you harm? Getting this job, going towards this career. Well, when the Queen of Cups is in reverse, it's looks. Are your looks affecting you here? Oh, to me? No, I am not married. You might as well consider me a widow. I am not married. No, my kid's father's dead. And my other kid's father might as well be. Anyways, that's my karma. Jupiter in the 12th house. Anyways, I do feel like when you have the Queen of Cups in reverse, this is a situation where you look too highly and you put too much value into the exterior, not the inside. Because the Queen of Cups is known as the beautiful queen, the genteel queen, the poised queen, the one full of love and romance. When she's in reverse, she's false, she's vague, she's too much on the exterior, not on the interior. No, he's not a troll, guys. He's been around here for a couple weeks. I just think he's new, and he is welcome. He's just probably curious. It's all right. It's okay, my little R2D2. I have some protective fam on here, that's all. It's all right. But, you know, Pacific, it's not about how you look that's going to get the job. I feel like you're putting too much pressure on yourself for either your age, your dress, appearance, your teeth, just the way you come off, the way you present yourself. You're putting a lot of value on that. And I know that's important. But this particular job, I don't think it's that important. And being too prissy, too uppity, too perfect may be your downfall. Your job is not looking for someone who's that vain. They're looking for someone more real and more down to earth. That's really what I'm feeling as far as what this job is looking for. What's helping you, okay? What's helping you grow and better yourself? You love the tribe and miss you more now. Oh, thank you so much. So we have, 10 of Pentacles. Girl, Pacific Pearl, this is a positive transformation. What's helping you is you already have your shit together. This job, whoever's hiring you is looking at you like, damn, you know, this girl, she's responsible. She's mature. She knows how to hold it down. You have the opportunity to be a business owner, an entrepreneur, someone in charge, okay? Someone that handles money. You might actually be working at this job that makes you more money. So more money, the merrier. I think this is definitely a prosperity position. I hope you do get this position. I think this is a yes. I really feel strongly it's a yes. Let's see what's going on currently with them. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Lover's card. This is good. This is a good sign of partnership. This is another positive yes. They're really liking you. They're really digging you. Again, they want you to be more down to earth. But this particular position that you're applying for is definitely feeling the vibes of getting you hired on. What does Spirit say the outcome is? 7 of Pentacles. Pacific Pearl, yay. I just don't think I'm good enough sometimes. Oh, okay. So that's this then. You don't think you're good enough. There's a low self-esteem with the Queen of Cups in reverse. And Pacific Pearl, that's you. You're just like, I don't know. You know, I don't have, maybe you feel like you don't have what it takes in some kind of exterior form to go towards this, you know? But Spirit says this, 7 of Pentacles. You're going to get this position, but it's not going to be glitz and glamour. It's not going to be everything you thought it was. The same way people go in for an interview and they hype themselves up and they're like, oh, I did this, this, and that. I exaggerated on my resume. I have these references that are not even real, but they're my friends, you know. They try to jazz themselves up on a resume or whatever to get the job, and it's kind of fluff and puff. It's just BS. A lot of it's just BS. What it is you're selling yourself, and you're hoping they bite. They take the bait, you know. But listen, businesses are the same mother effing way. Businesses are like, oh yeah, we offer this, we offer that. This company is great. We have blah, blah, blah. We do this, this, and that. You're going to have this. Anything to get that person to work for them. And then when you're actually working there, they jazzed it all up, and it's not even like that. It's disorderly. It needs work. The coworkers are not that happy. You know, you're like, damn, I thought this would be a good place to be, but it's really not. You know, I had a friend, and she got all jazzed up to go work at some place, and she thought it was the best thing since sliced bread. She was like celebrating over this job, and they promised her a certain amount of hours and this and that. And she shows up to work there, and, you know, they cut her hours. They just cut it right in half. They said they didn't have the work that they said. And she's like, well, I was told that I would have a certain amount of clients. And they're like, yeah, well, it just didn't come out that way. And she was like, you know, I had other opportunities, but I cut those off so I could be here. And now I only have this opportunity, and this is not what I thought it was. So there is some kind of frustration, Pearl. Hang on real quick, guys. I have the doorbell. Maddie, don't you answer that door.
I'm not going to the door. I never answer doors.
Okay, good.
I only answer doors if I see my family.
Oh, yeah, the roads aren't bad at all.
Oh, it's not actually a Josh shirt. It's a joke.
It's a
It's a Star Wars shirt. It says Jawas.
all right, guys. Okay. Oh. Anyways, Pacific, you're most likely going to get the job. I think it's a big yes. I think this is going to change your fate. I think that, you know, you need to think better of yourself, number one. Don't lose sleep over worrying about this position. I think you're going to get it. But you have to believe you're going to get it. So I really want you to believe it. Because this is all about your belief. The way you think, the way you tick. And this is going to come in and save you. It's like you're about to hit the ground, but it's not going to let you. You are going to have prosperity and abundance. That 10 of Pentacles, that nest egg, that value you bring to this position is going to save you. But at the end of the day, the outcome, once you get this position, it's not all glitz and glamour. You're going to want out. I feel like in 7 months, you're going to be looking for something else. Because this one's just not going to do it for you. It's just not going to fulfill you. It's going to be enough. And if you just give it more time, it may prosper. But I honestly feel like you're going to be like, it's just not enough. So I don't know what's going on here, but you're going to get it. It's just not going to be enough. Let's go ahead. I really don't have to read this because I already know what this is and I can just explain it to you. This is about keep your dreams alive, believe in the impossible. This is once in a blue moon. You know, this opportunity is going to be a blessing because it's going to help you with your confidence. It's going to balance out your worries. It's going to help bring you prosperity. It's going to lift you up in a very good way. You're going to, you know, get this job over many other people. And this is luck on your side. Jupiter's helping you. And you need to take a risk. You know, if there's another position possibly, because you have two, I feel like there might be two different locations that you might work for, maybe take a risk. Maybe look a little bit into another position somewhere else. Don't put all your eggs in one basket per se, you know. Put your eggs in 2 baskets here. Maybe there's another option that might work better, okay? And I feel like that's also your message. Take a risk. But you have to believe in yourself, and that's the main thing. So don't just count on one. Whenever I apply for jobs, I like to say, you know, it's kind of like buying a car. It's like, you know, it's like getting quotes. You go somewhere and you say, I'm not just here for you. You know, I'm applying here. This is a place I'm looking to be employed with. I am also looking at a couple other places. You know, what is the vision of your company? You know, what is the vision of this place? What kind of people are you looking for? You want to take control. You want to take power in that interview. You want them to know that you're interviewing them as much as they're interviewing you, because you're going to invest your time and yourself into a place. And, you know, you need to let them know, I want to be a part of this mission. You know, I want to be a part of the vision of a company. I want to know that I can bring something to the table, that I have some value. You know, and if we don't fit, we don't fit. That's okay. But, you know, I do have other opportunities as well that I'm interested in. That automatically makes you an MVP, a most valuable player. Because they're interviewing a lot of people that are just grasping at straws, hoping for whatever, and just praying to God for that one. But you need to get a mindset that says, no, 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 I have opportunity. You know, opportunities knocking for me. This is not a hardship. This is a fork in the road. Where am I going to go? To Pentacles. Where do I want to invest? Anyways, let's go ahead and read Taking a Risk, 39. I am the risk. I gamble. I represent a choice. I am the uncertainty. All right. You like that? Thank you for the advice. You're welcome, Pacific. So I am the uncertainty and the leap of faith. I offer the promise of future change. So this is a very good energy of positive cards all around you. Are you feeling lucky? The 2 dice provide the element of chance and opportunity. And I love that, because I almost feel like the 2 of Pentacles are the 2 of dice also. This is a gamble. This is a roll of the dice. And I do believe that this is luck. So I do think you're going to get the position you're seeking, but make sure it's the position you want. That's the only warning I have there for you. Pacific, love you, girl. Thank you for tuning in and getting that message from me. Okay. Keep misplacing my damn marker. That's annoying. Every time I mark it down, you think I'd remember. Whatever, I'll just use my match. Super bugging. Okay. So, Trevor, you've been watching for a while. I think you're next. I think that is the last of my JKS subscribers. All right, Trevor, let's see what's going on with you. Do you have a specific inquiry, or do you want a general? General? All right, bottom of the deck, Trevor. Ooh, you got 10 of Pentacles. This is a good, strong family. Your family's your backbone. Your ancestors, your family, they're important to you. You must come from a big family, or you just have a very big ancestral pool. but you're very in tune with your bloodline and your ancestors, and they definitely want to support you. Okay, so your family is your cheerleader squad, or your ancestors. It's got to be one or the other, but you've got a very big support group, a very big support group. What's crossing you right now, Trevor? Ooh, judgment. Right now, you're judging your past. You're looking at your decisions. Your family is also judging your past and looking at your decisions. You are being judged. So you're just like, yeah, everyone wants to know what's happening with me. When am I getting married? What's going on? What's happening in my life? If you're already been married and all of that, they're wondering, are you going to, you know, what's happening in love for you? Your family's just really curious about what's going to come up in your life. They want good for you. They want more for you. Bottom of the deck for you, you have believe in the impossible, blue moon. Okay. Just like my last reading. So luck is on your side. Once in a blue moon, this is going to happen. Something good. That 10 of Pentacles is a very good sign for wealth and prosperity and health and union. All right. Marriage energy is also seen there. Okay. A good, strong family, good, strong home, good, strong prosperity and abundance. Love that energy, Trevor. Okay. The next card is, ooh, the mice. You're coming out of hardship, or your family is coming out of hardship. I have the coffin and the mice. There's an end to it. Whoa, gosh, scared the crap out of me. There's an end to a difficult situation, Trevor. But I also feel like you have a lot of busybodies and a lot of people just prying to get information from you. And it's stressful. So you're like, why are you so nosy? Why do you want to know everything that's going on in my life? Sounds about right. I feel it's my ancestors. Divorce is almost over. Okay. Movement towards school for a new career path. Wow, you're going through a lot of shit. That explains a lot of the judgment that you're going through right now and dealing with the courts. Okay. But also your ancestors and family wondering what's going to happen in your life. And that divorce, that separation of a strong family unit, you know, it wasn't there. There was a lack. That marriage, that relationship that you had was just not, it didn't have what it takes to last. There was too many other people involved, and I feel like her family may have been heavily involved. And they probably got to her head and yours. So there was other people and gossip that really didn't help your situation. That's for sure. But this is leading you to greener pastures. This is taking you to a much better place. But the past always comes back to haunt you, doesn't it? And so right now you're dealing a lot with the past. Trevor's sister and father heavily involved. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And it was too much. The marriage is between two people. You know, my grandma had really good advice. If you ever get married again. And she was like, Stephanie, you know, the best thing I did for my marriage was move states away from our family. They came from a very small town in Taos, New Mexico. Just a few hundred people at the time, you know. Everyone knew everybody. Everybody went to the same school. You know, it was very small. And she got married. And literally, like, the next weekend, they were off in the car driving and moving to Washington. And they lived in a little shack with his other brother. My grandpa had many brothers. This was an older brother. And they both did music, and they both worked at a factory. He got a good job. And she's like, you know, I probably wouldn't have made it in the marriage. It wouldn't have lasted if we had been pressured by family. Because we were poor, we were struggling. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. She's like, I, you know, never dated anyone before. And we went through our ups and downs together. And we struggled. And she's like, and we went through the struggle together. And then we rose and we went through that together. And she's like, it's about that. But the problem is when you have too many people involved, you don't have the opportunity to do that. Because somebody else is cleaving to the sister and the father. And they're too involved in those relationships to really let your relationship flourish. And so there is some karma that you have now with this wife at this time. Just heads up on that. Let's see what you're dealing with right now. Shadow work. You need to do some shadow work. The Hermit is in reverse. Strong Virgo energy. Trevor, you can relate to that story so much. Struggle together without outside interference. Yeah, that's the best medicine for a marriage. No, zero outside influence. Imagine moving to another country and all you guys could do was depend on each other. That's how it should be in the marriage. When everybody's feeding into it, it causes some problems. Anyways, you know, you got to go on the inside and do some soul searching right now, which I know you are. That's probably what's going on. You haven't gotten all the answers yet. You're looking for those answers. You're in the midst. You're in the midst of the shadow work. You're pulling away because you need to. You're a Virgo moon. Okay, that's awesome. I have been at a mental health center since September working on myself. Oh, that is so good. You're doing the shadow work. You don't have all the answers yet, though. The cards are saying you don't have all the answers. And a lot of this is karma. Did you know a lot of this is your past life? And a lot of this is getting brought back up from your ancestors. A lot of this is just, you know, something you're going to have to conquer. The mice invading the marriage, the mice invading the home. And so you're working on that. And Gabriel does represent the enlightenment. Now, what's hurting you, Trevor? What is causing you to stumble and to fall? What is a block in your life? What is something bad that you need to pay attention to and deal with? King of Cups in reverse. You didn't have a very good father role model. What's going on? I thought you were all good with your family, but there's something wrong with your father role model. You don't know how to do that. You don't know how to be that. There's something here. It might be the men in your family, but there is something about a struggle. Maybe some of your men struggled with alcoholism. In your family history, was there alcoholism? There's something here. Somebody had a struggle with their emotions. Your father also didn't share their emotions with you. And so you're like, Dad, I wish you would have told me how proud you were, how much you loved me, how much you believed in me, how much I could do it and do something in my life and be someone, and that I was strong and I'm an empowered person and I have what it takes. But this father didn't build that into yourself. Oh, your father and yourself, and you're 6 months sober. Yeah, I can see that as your struggle. And it's going to be difficult for you to get through that, but you will. You will get through that shit. But this is where your ancestors say, hey, it's not just you, Trevor. It's not just you. And it's not just your father. It was his father, and it wasn't just that man either. And there's just the family line, the family legacy, it just runs through. And it keeps on going. 8 of Pentacles. Every man born in the line has some kind of an emotional struggle. And there is a mental health situation too with the King of Cups. It is not your fault. This is biological. Biological. And this is, it keeps recreating those cells, you know, person after person after person. So there is a lot of karma stored up in that situation. An ancestral tie, both sides of the family. Wow. Yeah, I have major goosebumps, Trevor. I don't know what to tell you, but this is definitely a lot of your guys' karma. Not just your struggle, but your karma. And that's what's getting brought up with judgment. And I do believe you will break that. I believe you're going to have that center. But the reason your father never really expressed to you all this empowerment is because he didn't have it either. He didn't know how to be that for you. He did the very best he fucking could with what he knew, who he was, and what he had. He always tried to do the best for you. And there is love there, but there's a lack of love for himself. And you'll see that struggle. And that's why he struggles. There's a hole in the heart of the male line in your family mostly. A hole in the heart. So you're going to have to do some ancestral work. This is going to be through meditation. A shaman, drums would do you some good. I find it very healing to do ancestral healing with drums. But I don't want you to just turn drums on your YouTube. I want you to get a drum or make your own drum. But I want you to, you know, even if you beat your own chest, that somehow puts you in through some kind of an ancestral heartbeat. And it connects you with the pulse of the earth. And you want to connect. You want to dig your feet and your hands in the earth. And you want to tell Gaia, hey, you know what? I need you to heal me. I need you to go through my body into my cells, into my DNA, and I need you to heal me. For me and my ancestors, I need our karma to be dealt with. And you need to cry and you need to sob and you need to get those emotions out because you have a hard time getting them out. You're doing too much numbing. Well, maybe not now, but you have been, and that's been a problem. Too much numbing. Too much numbing for the whole family. And your spouse is supposed to be your partner and walk through life on a journey together to deal with these karmas. But now your partner is gone. So here you are by yourself, hermit, in reverse, trying to do this shadow work alone, which is even harder. Trevor, I've been crying. I avoid bottling my emotions anymore. That's good. That's good for the soul. You keep on letting that flow. Those are the juices that need to come out. And you are going to connect to your divine higher self, which is going to be the spouse that is not here and not present. Your higher self is going to step down as that partner. Your ancestors are going to support you. Your spirit guides are going to support you. And I can guarantee you something from your past is going to get brought up. And there's going to be a family history that is also going to be brought up very soon. And so you're about to learn some things through counseling and therapy about your family history. Or you're going to touch some subjects you didn't even know were an issue, but it will be touched. Now, what's helping you, Trevor? What are you doing right? Let's go ahead and see. Woo! Standing up for yourself, hun. 5 of Swords. No more shit. You're not stupid. You're a very smart person. You have a good IQ, all right? You're intelligent. And this is, I'm not a dumb person. I'm not ignorant. If you don't want to stand with me, then you're against me. You know, I'm not here to fight. I don't want to fight with y'all, but don't come at me. Don't come at me. And this is a little argumentative. I'm not going to lie. This is argumentative. But that's what you're doing good for yourself. You're standing up for yourself. You're creating standards and boundaries. And you're like, excuse me, that's my fucking limit. Okay? You're not going to say that shit to me. You're not going to disrespect me like that. You're not going to put me in a corner like that. You're not going to tell me these words. You've taken enough abuse. And that's what you're doing good. You're not tolerating abuse from people anymore. No more abuse. Because you've been verbally abused a lot and probably mentally, mostly mentally and verbally abused. And you're not standing for it anymore. You're standing up for yourself. And there is going to be people walking away. Your spouse is walking away. Other family members are going to walk away, but that's all right. Even if you have to stand alone, stand in your truth. Because you're doing the right thing. Even if you're going alone. And this is very much alone with the hermit. This is a soul-searching single journey. But that's the walk you need to go on. What does Spirit see for your outcome? Woo, yes. This is happy time, Trevor. 3 of Cups, you're going to meet a friend, honey. You're going to meet a friend, a good friend. You're going to meet maybe a couple good friends. Might be a female friend. Maybe that female friendship will turn into more. But you're going to meet someone that's going to be happy to be with you, happy to celebrate with you, happy to conquer sobriety with you, happy to just walk down this healing trail with you. There's partnership, there's friendship, there's nurturing seen here. This is a very loving vibe, and you are going to have a good outcome. Oh, you're standing in your truth, and you were verbally and emotionally abused as a child. Yeah, you're standing up for yourself. You're going to meet someone wonderful, and Spirit's like, you're going to conquer this shit. You go ahead and do you right now. Walk down this very difficult 5 of Swords, hermit fucking path. You're going to withdraw from people. You know, that's when you have the first red flag that you're doing something right. Are you pissing people off? Yeah, then you're doing something right. You know, you lose yourself When you start making a lot of friends and dealing with a lot of people, you lose yourself. And ironically, when you find yourself, you lose your friends. You lose the people around you, because that's what it's all about. There's that give and take. And so you're going to lose a lot of people, but that's okay. That means you're on the right path. You're so welcome, and you're crying and smiling with joy. Trevor, thank you so much. That makes me happy. I'm so glad that Spirit's speaking through me to you in this message and really trying to give you some hope here. So believe in the impossible, because you are going to conquer your demons. It may not feel like it right now, but you are, and you're in the right, the right mode, okay? The other oracle you have is, ooh, Trevor, this is that past, that karma, honey. Past, past, past. Don't let your past hold you back. If you need to move away, move away. You know the people who don't let you be the new person that you are? Family. Because they're so quick to remind you of who you were. Family is the worst people to be around when you're changing, because they don't want to accept who you are today. They just don't see that person. So this might be time to step away and just become the butterfly. They don't need to be there through the process. They'll be there later. Your family will be there later. When you become the butterfly, they'll be there. But you have to get strong in you. And so don't let your past hold you back. Don't let your ancestors hold you back. Don't let your family hold you back. And don't let this broken marriage hold you back. You're dealing with the south node of the moon, Ketu, the karma. Let's go ahead and read that. The south node is like the north node. It is karmic, and it is the karmic point. But it is the opposite from the north, and it relates to the past, perhaps even past lives. Whatever you're going through, Trevor, and whatever you're seeking answers about, there's a chance that the age-old programming and conditioning is stopping you from achieving some things that you might want. If you feel stuck in some way, this card is often a sign that the situation or relationships you're asking about has somehow become suffocating and even toxic. It suggests that you or someone needs to be released, that there's some kind of an addiction going on, or an unhealthy attachment to some past situation or thing that needs to be sorted out. One thing is for sure, when you get this card, you are being challenged to make some changes. And if staying where you are feels easier and safer, you still have to make that move. You're beginning a very large puzzle. And right now, all the pieces are confusing and they look the same. And every time you grab a piece and you try to place it where you think it belongs, it doesn't fit. This is the process of changing your mind. You're going to be doing studies on the mind and how the mind projects your reality. But first, your mind has to be reprogrammed. So the attuned to the moon message is, Trevor, say, I release the past. Additional meanings here is a relationship is karmic, and it has played out across lifetimes. Your attraction to someone may be verging on the obsessive, or maybe their attraction to you, because it could be vice versa. And just because you can do something and you're legally able doesn't mean you should. The teaching of this card is, the south node is where the moon crosses the ecliptic going south. On the horoscope chart, it shows you where you are likely to become obsessed, but which will probably do you little or no good. But the south node is the karmic astrological opposite, and it reminds you of the well-known phrase, if you always do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got. So doing something different, you know, when you study the nodes, the north node is basically a dolphin dive. You're going to get obsessed and you're going to go after something terribly strong. It's temptation and urge and desire. And Ketu, the South Node, is the opposite. It's what you can't wait to get away from. You know, it's what's easy for you. What you don't even have to try at. It's just there, sitting there. And all the while, you just want to cut it off, get rid of it, lose it. But yet, you're strangely attracted to it. And you keep going back to it because it's comfort. It's that old friend. It's that old bottle. It's the old habit. It's the old TV channel. You know, it's the old bullshit. And as much as you want to cut all that shit out of your life, it's the obsession. You can't. You know what I mean? It's like people that say they're always going to move away from a small town, but then 40 years later, they're still there. You know, it's the people that say they're going to quit smoking or something, but they always go back to it. You know, it's that person you say you're going to leave because they're no good for you, and 20 years later, you're still with that person. You know, it's that shit. And it's like you're already emotionally detached. What are you hanging around physically for? Your soul and your spirit has already moved on from your karma. It's above and beyond. It's astrally somewhere else. Your soul is gone. But your body and your attachments are still here. And so you're working on the release. These mice really just represent trouble and hardship and other people involved and an annoyance. And it could be theft. It could be a loss. It could feel like you lost everything. It could feel like your marriage was stolen from you. It's not fair. There's a lot of unfairness. But it's about releasing it and looking forward to the good times, Trevor. Because the good times are going to keep rolling. And there is good times in the future. Even if you do have a relapse, because I do see a relapse with this card. I don't want you to beat yourself up. You are stronger than your addictions. You are stronger than what tries to hold you down. And you're going to do it your way. You don't have to stop cold turkey. You can do it to the best of your ability and take those steps as needed. And as long as you found something else to focus on, working out, hobbies, friendships, a whole life-changing move, whatever, that's going to be your focus to get away from those kinds of karmic habits. So anyway, Spirit sees good, happy things for you, and you're going to celebrate. You're going to celebrate sobriety. You're going to celebrate conquering. You're going to celebrate freedom, and you're going to celebrate more happy times to come. This is just a moment in your life, and this too is fleeting. So anyways, Trevor, that is your reading. Oh, you're selling your first car, which is a tie to my deceased mom. Oh, I'm waiting for the house to sell and to end that chapter of my life. My Ketu is Pisces, and my ex is a Pisces sun. Oh, yeah, she's attached. She's attached. Your ex is attached to the mother, to the karma, to the past life, and to all your different connections. Your ex also represents memories of what you once were. So Ketu is your liberation. The South Node is taking you into liberation. You may not want to be detached. You know, the hermit's like, I really don't want to, but you are. You are being pulled away. So you're going to be okay, and you're going to celebrate. You're going to be better than okay. You're going to be happy. This is a happy move. A happy move and a happy transition. So thank you, Trevor, for watching and getting that reading from me. I appreciate you. All right. And remember, this is the February 22nd, 2022 message. It is the current vibes that you're in. Nothing here is permanent. It's just the current transition. It's the portal. It's what's happening in your life currently right now, because this is a once-in-a-lifetime numerological shift. Big portal. All right, so I did Trevor, and now let's see who else is here. Let's see, is Tracy here? Tamika, Kaz, Lola, Karen, Kiera, Desiree, Nikki, Perfect Storm Twins, Elizabeth or Courtney. Tamika, it's you, babe. Do you have a specific question, Tamika? Or is it just a general? Hi there. Spirit, please guide and direct me for Tamika. Guide and direct me. Give me the energy, please, with these cards for Tamika. Okay, it's a general. Spirit, please guide and direct me. I need to have a general reading here for Tamika. The 5-card spread. What's hurting her? What's helping her? Where is she at right now? What are the current situations that she needs to be aware of? Okay. Bottom of the deck over here is hard work is paying off, Tamika, new moon in Capricorn. This is a great energy. It's a very successful energy. All right, Tamika. Is there something with Jones? I feel like keeping up with the Joneses, okay, or Jones is coming up for me. Are you related to a Jones? Do you know a Jones? Like something's going on with a Jones. I don't know if that, I don't know. I don't know why Jones is coming up for me. Just in my head, all of a sudden, in your reading. Just hearing Jones. All right, so Tamika, you have, what do you need to release? Tamika, your father-in-law is Jones? Interesting. Huh. I wonder what that would have to do with this reading. Anyways, what do you need to release? The waning moon. Oh, stepdad? Okay. So you kind of took on that name, per se. May not be biological, but you're taking on that name. Maybe that's what's going on with you. What do you need to release? Are you getting divorced? Are you going through a separation? There's some kind of separation from Jones, maybe. I don't know what's going on, but this is the waning moon. Good. No, we're not doing through a separation. Okay, that's good. So waning moon, what do you need to release? We're going to find out. The next one down here is a moon as well. The moon card. Are you talking to the moon, Tamika? I feel like you have Pisces in your chart or Cancer. Bottom of the deck is a blessing, Ace of Pentacles. Are you of the age to have children? To give birth to an idea, possibly? There's a birth. And we even have another ace. Okay, 2 aces. Is there twins in your family? I don't know what's going on with that. Oh, you are going through a separation. Okay. Okay, so you are going through a separation. 42, there's nothing wrong with 42. People be having babies at 50. So I don't want to hear that shit. This is very fertile energy. This is very, you know, even if it's metaphorical, you are giving birth to a situation. You are, you know, having something come forward in your life brand new, brand spanking new. So there is this newness and you are releasing the past and you're going through a phase. You are going through a phase. I just feel like this is a phase. It's not lasting, but it's a phase. You've been having a lot of ideas. Okay, so this is part of the moon and it's just a phase. Okay, let's see what's going on with you currently right now. Ooh, the Lover's card, Gemini vibes. Partnership, union, marriage, connection, soulmate, twin flame energy right here. Maybe you are a Gemini or someone you love is a Gemini. But you really have a new beginning in a relationship coming forward. I think you are going to get some kind of a renewal. Okay. I think you're going through a rough phase in your connection, but this will pass. I think if you guys got some help, if you guys got maybe your father-in-law's help or your stepdad's help in this marriage and some kind of respect to the elders, there may be some changes that you and your spouse can make as far as making this work, because this could be a midlife crisis for you or your spouse, and it's not sure if you guys are going in the right direction. We are both gems. Daughter is a gem. Mother-in-law is a gem. Okay. Well, you got a whole family of Geminis. I think if you get an elder masculine here to come help you, you guys are quite possibly going to be able to make this work. And whatever struggle you're going through is just a phase. I do feel this is a soulmate vibe for sure, you and this person. There is a very deep attachment between you and this person. What's holding you back? Okay, so he has consistent disrespect. You know, this is some psychology here, but how someone treats you is a projection of how they feel about themselves. So if he's disrespecting you, it's because he feels he is not worthy of respect. And Tamika, when a man feels like they are not getting respect, the relationship is fucking over. This is some old school. It's in our DNA. This is just in humans, okay? Men need to feel that they are respected. And he's definitely having some issues there. You as the wife, the spouse, can help that. You need to not take a masculine role. You need to not do chores and duties. You need to make this man feel needed. Yes, needed. That you depend on him, that he is valuable, that he counts for something. I'm not saying you're going to fix this person because he's got his own set of issues. But I'm saying that you as a partner play a role in how you can help this person grow, because it is a soulmate. And that Jones energy father-in-law, funny that that would be his father, and how that's coming in. Is there some problems in the connection between the Jones here with this person? Is that father got some issues? Because that could be a part in your reading and why there's some trouble here. But Jones came up in the very beginning of my reading, and you said that was a father-in-law or a stepdad. But there's some kind of masculine male, adult, grown-ass energy, some old school values that need to be put on this man. We have to go there. Oh, they are the same? Okay. So old school values need to be put on. You said it's hard to submit. I'm not talking religious submission. I'm talking about, this is a projection. Now, if he is not feeling masculine, if he's not feeling valuable or respected, he's not going to give you what you need or want. You have to make him feel that in some sense. And if you feel like you are taking on masculine roles, or you're smarter, you're wiser, you have better decisions, you have better everything, then you're not letting him do his role. You need to step back in your femininity. And it doesn't make you weak. You might be confusing femininity with an ancestral background of abused women who are put down, overlooked, disrespected, and undervalued. But that's not the true divine feminine. The true divine feminine, and we're looking at Adam and Eve. The true divine feminine is the woman in the garden. And she is beautiful. And she is nurturing. And she is mothering. And she is a support to Adam. And he shared his ribs for her. And she was created to be his pleasure, to be his company, so he wouldn't be lonely. So he would have someone to walk by his side, not be under his heel, not be under his foot, not to be a mule horse, but to be a partner. And notice that Adam and Eve are side by side, equals, different sexes, but equals, representing the masculine and the feminine. The feminine has the fruit, which represents divine authority to bring life. The masculine represents the fire, which is purification. You need the fire to make the ground fertile so seeds can grow. So this really inherently represents fertility. And it is the unity that brings them together, the masculine and the feminine, the divine. And that's why it's orchestrated by Archangel Raphael here, the divine bringing together what is beautiful in creation, which is male and female, and marrying the two, which brings harmony and balance and union. And so Spirit's like, if you want this rebirth in your connection, you need to take on these roles. He does not consider me his equal. That's because you're not exactly equal. He's thinking that he needs to consider you the equal of a man, that you bring to the table what a man brings to the table. He's very confused. You're also very confused because you think you need to bring to the table what a man brings to the table, and you are wrong. The society is wrong. Society is very wrong. There's nothing wrong with the feminine creating a home, because without home, there is no exterior world. We are the most valuable in our place. I want you to take a look at the zodiac chart or any birth chart. I want you to look at the 4th house and the 10th house. It represents the mother and the father. It represents the wife and the husband. It represents the center of life, the anchor. It represents personal life at home and the outer world, the reputation with other people, out of the home. Together, they create balance and harmony. Without one, the other one can't function. Without the support and the financials from the exterior world, the home could not be what it is. And without a strong home, the outer world could not be what it is. You need both. And there is some harmony that is going to be blessed in your relationship. But this is traditional values need to get put back into your relationship, because the pentacle is a feminine energy. It's earth. It's Gaia. And look, it's the garden. And the masculine energy here is the sword. And it's intelligence and communication. You guys need to cultivate a new birth, a new seed. You need to plant the seeds in your relationship that you want to grow and flourish. And you need the intelligence to watch the tongue. The tongue is a double-edged sword. And for every finger pointed out, there's 3 more pointed back. We all need to learn how to communicate in this world. We need to understand the communication style of the masculine, which is, do you respect me? Do you honor me? Am I your protector? Do you need me? What is my status? Am I powerful? Or do you see me as a child? Because that is the most difficult part in a partnership, is when a man feels like they are the child and not the man. That's when they feel the need to step out and be validated elsewhere. Because they have an innate instinct to need to be that seat of power. Even young boys transitioning into a man at 17, 18 years old start needing that recognition from their mother. It's a very different relationship than daughters. And mothers have a really hard time looking at their boy child who is turning into a man and saying, you deserve respect, space. You are powerful. You are a strength in this world, and you are a protector of others. It's hard to see that as a mom because you want to protect your son and be that. But really, when a son blooms into the butterfly, they are the protector. They are the protector. And there's a need to understand the balance and the harmony of nature and to fulfill these supportive roles. I think in your home, you are struggling in your family with also, there is some kind of masculine, feminine structure and roles, even with children. I feel like your children may be struggling with the structure of that. It's not your fault, really, but it's society. And there is misinformation out there about the roles of the masculine and the feminine, and your home may just be suffering. And so there's a lot of stress and disharmony. But Spirit says you need to release these old habits, patterns, whatever you guys were stuck in, and cultivate a new seed. Let your children thrive in who they are, and love your spouse for who they are. An apology even may be needed, even if you think you did nothing wrong. And this would be, husband, you know, I'm coming to you because we are struggling. I have stepped out of my femininity. I am a powerful, strong, independent person. I bring 100 to the table. But if I have made you feel like you are not that, and I have brought you down emotionally in some way, if I have crippled something in you, because when I look at you, I don't look at you with the respect that you're seeking from my eyes, I want you to know that in my heart, I believe in you, and I want that because I know who you are. And I wouldn't be here if I didn't think you were that strong masculine in my life. You are my protector. You are my wings. You are my strength. You calm me. My soul is like a raging sea of emotions, and only you have the power to calm me. I respect you for that, and I honor you for that. And we are not perfect people, but I love you, I cherish you, and I honor you, and I believe in you. Sometimes that's all someone needs to hear. Sometimes someone just needs to hear it after so many years, that they are fulfilling in someone's life, especially in a marriage, that they are the powerful person that they're seeking to be. And it may not change overnight. It may not spark the reaction you want right away. But Spirit says, honey, that is the seed. That is the root. That is the seed. Let that seed cultivate. Say those words. Speak those affirmations. Say gratitude prayers. Thank you, God, for the strong man in my life that is seated by me as a partner, that loves me, cherishes me, protects me, and wants us to grow. Speak that into your life. Give thanks. That's watering the seed and cultivating this new beginning. But you have to speak those words, and you have to try to believe them. And you can say, devil, back up, because you're trying to give me an illusion of whatever this temptation has been for how many years. You took hold and you took root. But I now come in with the skeeve. I now come in and I slash out what has been rotting in this foundation. And with the fiery flames of the Holy Spirit, we're going to cultivate this family. We're going to take out what is good, and we're going to cast out what needs to go. That's spring cleaning. So anyways, that's what I'm kind of getting so far, is releasing these values, these traditions, these thoughts, these teachings, this situation that has caused so much imbalance throughout your home, not just your relationship, but throughout your family. It's been a struggle. So what is some of the struggles? Let's take a look at that. Oh, we have, look at this, damn, moon. Woo, so much moon energy. God, talk about, this is a raging sea of emotions, girl. The moon is in reverse here, though, and what's hurting you, what's causing you to stumble is your imagination, girl. Your imagination has got the worst of you. These thoughts, these fears, these nightmares, sleepless nights, worries, anxiety, stress, it's eating you alive. Your stomach is in knots. You're suffering with anxiety and what feels like PTSD, because this is going so deep.
can do your work. Because I'm doing an experiment.
I love you with your experiment. Good boy. So anyways, this is a raging emotion. And when the moon is in reverse, this is a lack of control of the feelings. Because Tamika, it's saying that your feelings are getting the better of you. Your deep thoughts, your illusions, those things are getting the better of you. Secrets have recently come out that you weren't aware of in your relationship also. And your imagination is running wild because the secrets have come out. And it's not the whole story, it's just little pieces. And you're filling in the blanks with the worst of the worst. It's like, oh, well, you know, I saw this happen, so this is the worst. This is the worst. And I'm just going to fill in those gaps. You know, and you're creating a mountain here of something that is not like the way you're thinking it is. And so this is that perspective you need to look at, because the moon casts light. It's good to have shadows released and secrets, but it doesn't show you everything. It's just pieces. It's just a little moonlight into the bedroom. It's not fully illuminating the whole situation. So the things that you are aware of are not even the whole truth. There's more to this situation than meets the eye. And that is a stumbling block. It's letting your imagination and your feelings get the best of you. Let's see what's helping you. What are your good decisions? What is it you're doing that is cheerleading you along the way? That is, Tamika, keep doing it. You're doing this so good. You're doing this so well. You need more of this. This is good. What is this good stuff that you're doing? Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Tamika, you are keeping the family together. Are you the glue that keeps things together? Without you, this would just be falling apart. This is just like, I'm seeing like a carousel and everything would fly off if it was spinning and you weren't the one holding everyone together. So you're trying so hard to keep people connected, to pay the bills, to take care of the home and the family, to feed everyone, to clothe everyone, to make sure people have what they need. You are taking care of those needs and you are providing stability for the family. You are a family rock. And you provide this sense of who someone is. You represent like a family tree. So it feels like you are the substantial energy here in this rickety-rackety, crazy foundation. Without you, everything would just fall apart. So anyway, Spirit says, good job. Keep doing what you're doing. That's how it's helping the situation. You bringing in the security. That is, without you, without a shadow of a doubt, what made everyone survive, what's going on in this world right now. You are a rational mind. You are a stable place to call home. Home is where the heart is. And home is where mom is. You know, there were some kids that were at war, and somebody said, they were interviewing these kids, and they're like, it must be so hard to lose your home. And the little girl was like, no, I didn't lose my home. They're like, well, you lost your home. You lost everything because of the war. She goes, no, no, no. My mother, she's my home. Wherever my mother is, there's home. And right now our home is wherever that is. She cooks those meals. She makes sure we have a place to rest our heads. She's a comfort, even if it's just resting in her breast and laying my head down somewhere in the middle of nowhere. That's home. My mom provides that security. So Tamika, you represent security. And there's a lot of people in your family that are grateful for what you do. Okay? Grateful for what you do. All right, so that's what you're doing well, okay? Tamika, honestly, sometimes I think I'm going crazy. Please pray for Russia and Ukraine. Oh my goodness. I will. That's just crazy. I definitely will. What's going on currently over here? Like, what's your vibe at home? Oh, hard work, girl. Tamika, you're providing. Virgo, you're just provider, okay? You put the pedal to the metal. You do what you have to do. You hit the grind. You're on the grind. You're providing. And this is why you and your spouse are not good. Do you understand that's why your spouse is having some trouble respecting himself? Can you step away from your personal emotional situation and look at your husband through the eyes of the moon and the sun, which says, look at the feminine, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, doing the work. Look at your feminine, providing, creating, supporting. What are you worth? What are you bringing to the table? A man wants to feel they do more than the woman. It is what it is. They just want to feel like they do more because they want to be the protector, the provider. Again, that's their instinct. And so when they see this woman doing so well, it is an intimidation. And it's not your fault that what he's going through in his own self is a lack of self-worth. Right? But he's not doing it though. And he's not going to do it because he's in a bad place. The moon in the reverse. You know, this is your feminine role in the gutter. Your feminine role is gone. You're frustrated. You're out of balance because you can't be the feminine. You were forced to step into a masculine role. And your masculine cannot step into that role if you are there. At the same time, the frustration is your family needs you. So what are you supposed to do? Step back and leave it to someone who's not doing it? At the same time, how is this person going to be motivated to do it if someone else is doing it? This is a reversal of roles, and your person is in a ditch and does not see a way out. It's no better than someone being in an addiction and unable to pull themselves out. Your person is spiraling in self-loathing, filling their head with illusions, beating themselves up, himself, feeling like shit and feeling unworthy and feeling like, when is it going to end? When is my life just going to be done? I'm worthless. When a man feels worthless, he's dead. He's just dead. Spiritually, emotionally, dead. I don't know if a lot of men here watching can resonate and speak to that truth, but I know that's the truth. The minute the man feels like an invalid, there's nothing left of that man. And so you're going to have to try to help if you want to develop those seeds, like I said, and speak positive words onto him, because words become things. Words manifest. If you speak in a healing way, your partner is masculine and a strong provider. That he is going to find the answers to your family's despair. That he is going to rise from the ashes like the phoenix. And if you look at him and say, baby, you're going to rise from these fucking ashes. I believe in you. You're my hero. You're my Viking. You're my man. You're my bear. You're my everything. You are my strength. You are my lion. If you feed that into him, that weakened, debilitated masculine will rise. But he's got to have someone cheerlead him and believe. And what better person than the partner of life? But anyways, that's what's going on. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit says in the outcome. Spirit says in the outcome, you're going to become a much more beautiful person. You've been so much in your masculine role. Do you know that the psychological connection between a woman in a masculine role affects the way she looks and the way she sounds? I don't know if you guys knew that, but it is scientifically proven that if a woman is doing a lot of masculine deeds and things and has a masculine job and thinks like a masculine, acts like a masculine, that she will get a deeper toned voice. She will have broader shoulders, and she will have some kind of an aura about her that is very unapproachable, very masculine, and very intimidating, and not easily, it's difficult. And when women step into that role, they do change. Even their face, their nose changes a little bit, their eyes, their eyebrows get thicker. This is scientific. Their eyebrows get thicker. Their forehead looks a little bit more broad. Their chin widens. They may even start developing more chin hair, which we all know we take care of, but that may be a thing. And their voice just changes. It's more, like this, a little bit deeper. It's just something that the body starts creating. They even get a scent, and it's in their feminine juices, but also just their pheromone scent. And it's not attractive. Not because they're ugly, it's just not attractive to the males, to the masculines. And so male or female makes no difference, but it's the feminine energy that changes. And so a lot of feminines today need to worry about that because they do have a repellent. They can repel their spouses. They can repel the opposite sex or the same sex if that's what they're going for. But they're repelling that energy, the opposite of them, because they're stepping into what they are not. And that's not what they seek. That's not what they want. So this is kind of a warning. Spirit's like, in the outcome, you need to be feminine. Okay, you need to be caring about your appearance. 9 of Pentacles is be beautiful. 9 of Pentacles is focus on your body, focus on your nails, focus on your hair, focus on your skin, focus on your home, focus on your education. Focus on what makes you feel good about yourself. Read romantic novels, sing, dance, paint, cultivate yourself in the arts, make yourself attractive. This is dive into your femininity. This 9 of Pentacles is really close to being an empress. She's like the young empress. She isn't there yet, but she's on her way. She's available, she's beautiful, she's easily approachable, and she has a lot of suitors with that falcon, a lot of messages coming into her life, a lot of people interested. She's attracting all the right things. She has money, she has looks, she has everything. This is the prime of her life. So Spirit says you're going to get back on track. You are going to get back to who Tamika is. See, Tamika lost herself in all this shit. Tamika forgot who she was because she became a mother and a wife and a masculine. Not physically, but emotionally. That's what happened. Tamika got a little bit destroyed here. And ironically, that's what happened to your masculine as well. He became feminine. He became emasculated emotionally, spiritually. He became the child. He regressed. So you both are in a situation that is not balanced and certainly not in harmony. And Spirit's like, that's what needs work. That's what needs to cultivate. I love it because it says 8, 9, 10. 8, 9, 10. And there's progress. And you guys are going to make progress. I think this relationship is damn worth salvaging. I think you guys are going to rise from the ashes like the phoenix. I think you guys just need to release this old, tragic way of living and revamp your union and revamp your life. If you guys need to pick up and move and go to another state, another location, do it. Another city, another town, do it. Cultivate, grow. But first things first, the first step, tell that person who they are at the core. Remind your masculine of their truth. And remind yourself of your truth. Because nothing is wrong of being a feminine that cultivates the home. Creates a beautiful home to rest. See, the feminine is supposed to create rest, peace, relaxation, comfort. All the forms of comfort come from the feminine. Babies, sleep, think of the moon, sleep, the bed pleasures. Okay, the beautification of the home. Okay, the food on the table in the home, how it's prepared. Okay, the feminine is supposed to take time to bathe, to take care of their hair and the way they look and be a comfort at the home. They're supposed to bask in beauty like the Garden of Eden. The feminines are to make the Garden of Eden. They're not out there to plow the fields with the sweat of their brow. That's not a feminine job. I'm going to go plow the fields with the thorns from the sweat of my brow to come home and bring the food on the table. And come in sweaty and come in tired and come in overworked and then have to do my other job, which is to beautify, to create comfort. Can't do that. I can't do it all. I'm either going to be one or the other because you're going to struggle having balance being both. That is why this structure that our generations today are trying to promote is completely unbalanced. What's it going to be? Let's read. The waning moon. So Tamika, the waning moon points to what is falling away. Life goes in cycles, and sometimes we need some downtime in order to let go. No matter when the moon cycle comes in to your reading and you pull this card, it's a sign that the situation you're dealing with has reached its peak, for better or for worse. And it's time for you to go easier. I want you to listen to Adele, Go Easy on Me. That's your song right now. That's going to be your jam for you and your person. Adele, Go Easy on Me. That's your jam right now. So it is the autumn and winter of the cycle. What do you need to release? Almost certainly something from this situation that you're asking about. This card can be very positive, but it can still be gently suggesting that you need to let something go and stop trying so hard. It's safe to let go and move on. Move forward with as little resistance as possible. This is not the time to start new projects, but this is the time for releasing emotional baggage, which is recommended. Also releasing grudges, releasing clutter in the mind and in the home, and releasing old values that no longer are supposed to be in your life. And guess what, Tamika? There is this, what I said earlier, say sorry to this person, even if it's not really an apology. Just letting that person know, if I've done anything to harm you in some way, I love you, and that wasn't my intention. Well, guess what this book says? It says, say sorry to someone. It literally says that, Tamika, say sorry to someone. Okay? Not that it's your fault. No one's giving you blame. I'm just saying you have the power to change and cultivate and plant seeds. Do energetic work such as meditation or yoga. It says here you don't see everything right now, which is the moon, but soon you will see what lies ahead. Right now, there's a lot left up in the air. The teaching of this card is this is the time of the waning cycle. Look up at the sky every night. Look at this moon. You will see the moon growing smaller and smaller as she moves through the night sky. It is time when things are falling away. It's certainly not the time to cling on to things. Drawing this card suggests your situation is an autumn and winter phase. So hunker down, rest, and regenerate. Wow. Hunker down, rest, and regenerate. I really want you to study these moon cards because you've gotten 3 moon cards, girl, and there's a very strong message with it. You don't understand the situation as much as you like to think you do. Too much is hidden from you. But you do have some idea, and your intuition, and your spirit will speak. So this is a phase of love and romance. Intuition, psychic abilities, imagination, and creativity are just a few things that I stand for. I also stand for femininity and fertility. I reach across the sky. Oops. I reach across the sky and influence the waters. I am admired all the way around. I bring fame and I bring honor. The moon card does not quite live up to the brilliance of the sun. She is more watery in nature, and she really just wants to be a star. To have recognition, think like the emotional sirens of the silver screen. Acting by intuition, by method, living the emotions of a part that they are playing in order to act. This produces great creativity, but can also create casualties, such as Marilyn Monroe. The moon brings emotional illumination. The moon, however, really flourishes in close proximity to the sun. And the moon is the mother, and she is the feminine. So you're playing a role. You are playing a role. This is not really who you are. You need to release some of these things of you that are not resonating with your truth. You can speak things out loud to the universe and say, listen, the role that I'm playing is not who I want to be, not who I aim to be, and not who I resonate with. I am a beautiful, sensual, intuitive, nurturing, spiritual, powerful Earth Mother. That's who I am. And I provide comfort and healing. I provide words of peace. That's who I am. And speak that so your body and your spirit can become that. Oh, and you and Marilyn Monroe share a birthday. Wow, that is awesome. Yeah, you should channel her beauty. Yeah, who knew it would bring up Marilyn Monroe? And you did get the 9 of Pentacles for the outcome. So this is about loving yourself. You know what I loved about Marilyn Monroe? She wasn't perfect. She dyed her hair blonde. It wasn't even her real color. She was overweight to the standards of beauty at those times. You know, they wanted her to be more thin or whatever, but she had a little bit more meat on her bones, and she was proud of it. She was like, I don't care what a lot of other people say. I'm Marilyn Monroe. She projected this confidence about herself, like the 9 of Pentacles. She didn't compare herself to others. She said, this is who I am. I don't know about everybody else, but this is who I am. And she rocked it. So I love her. Yeah, channel her confidence, channel her beauty, channel all kinds of good things from her.
Mine's finished.
Huh?
Mine's finished.
Oh, really? Good
Yeah.
job.
Has a crocodile in it.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it.
I made the mouth open where its head is shining out of the water.
Wow, that is awesome. Cool, Matt.
I put water in there, and I put the alligator in there like a measure, so I can see when it gets up here, like this high, and it can show its alligator mouth opening in the water.
Wow, I love it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put this back in when you come and see it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll come and see it. Thank you, honey. Love you. All right, so Tamika, that was a tough reading to hear, but I hope that it was good for you. You know, I'm just a messenger. Okay, it's just a message. I let the cards speak. It's your story. It's your message. Nothing to do with my energy in it at all. Okay, I love how that there was a connection with the truth here because the Marilyn Monroe birthday, that was a true connection. That wasn't by accident. Notice how the universe works when it does come into the energy to read with the tarot and connect to someone, even digitally, even online. All right. Girl, all love. Okay, good. Thank you. You guys know I'm going to do the truth, whether you like it or not. That's just what I do. All right, it's just, I have to do it. I cannot be fake about that. It is what it is. It's very real. All right, so we did Tamika. Yay, we did Trevor. Patrice, Transformation Queen. Aaron is done. Sunval is done. So who's here now? Is Tracy here? Kaz? Anybody there? Lola, Karen, Kiera, Sayla? Oh, no, I'm sorry, I already did Sayla. Didn't I? I already did Sayla. Marcus, did I do Sayla? I think I did. Can't find my damn marker. I had it and then it just ran away from me. Anyways, I did do Sayla. Okay, thank you. Let me see if I can find another pen around here. Oh. Well, I found a red marker. That's better than nothing. All right, hopefully it works. All right, so good night, honey. Is Kaz here? Or Lola? What about Nikki? Perfect Storm Twins, Elizabeth or Courtney? All right, let's see who's here. If not, I'll just go down the list. What do you think I should do, Markers? Should I just go down the list? Kaz might be at work. TQ, you're here. Hi, honey. All right, well, Markers, I think I should just go on the list, huh? Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to start with Tracy. All right, oh, 111 minutes for Tracy. All right. And remember, if you're watching this, maybe there's a message in Tracy's reading here for you. Remember, everything's not an accident. It's all fate. It's all fate. Kim, it is too late, hun. I'm already drained and I have a lot of people. I love you, girl, but I will be offering 11/11 readings and $22 readings again, okay, on the 22nd of next month. So I will be offering those. Okay. But I will be doing the 100 Club very soon here. So if anybody wants to join the 100 Club, it's $100 for 10 little minis. And they're just random. They're random readings. But if you're part of the 100 Club, I'll be doing 100 Club readings, and those 100 Clubbers will save almost 60% off of the normal readings, because instead of paying $22 a reading, you're only paying $10 a reading, and you get 10 readings for $10 each, and that is the 100 Club. I only allow a certain amount of people to be part of that club, so it is a very tight club. It's only a certain amount, and I do offer those readings if anybody wants to jump on that. That is in between my 11/11s and 20/22s. Or 22/22s, excuse me. Whatever, you know the 22s. So anyways, Spirit, please guide and direct me now for Tracy. Give me a general. Get me in here for Tracy. Oh, okay. So that one wants to stick for you, Tracy. That one just wanted to come out. What is your hardship? What are you doing well? What is going on currently with you? And what is the outcome, Tracy? Bottom of the deck here is the Ace of Cups. New love, rebirth, renewal. This is a great energy to have. This is a very good omen. All right. Let's get a message from someone you love. If there's somebody out there that you love, let's go ahead and get what they would tell you right now. Chances are a lot of my readers, I'm sorry, I always say readers. Maybe I read for a lot of readers. But I meant to say a lot of my people out here that are my subscribers, you guys have a lot of relationships that you watch my channel for. So chances are usually when I read for someone, there's a lover. But not always. But Tracy, if you have a lover, this is going to be a message from that lover, okay? I'm hearing something poison. I don't know, Tracy, if your person is a fan of Poison, the band group, or there's some connection with Poison. I don't know, but maybe it's a literal poison thing, toxic. Maybe they have a connection with the band. I don't know, but poison came to my mind. Bottom of the neck, your body is my weakness, and your eyes see into my soul. So that's a message from your person. So this person is highly attracted to you. There might be some toxicity here, but not in the sense where you need to stay away from each other and call a priest in. You know, this is like you guys have some drama like everybody else, but this is true love. True love with that Ace of Cups. All right, let's get your oracles, Tracy. Spirit, guide and direct me for Tracy. Someone here is also a big fan of bubblegum. Picking up on bubblegum flavors, just a big fan of different flavors of bubblegum, maybe bubblicious. I don't know, there's some kind of a connection with bubblegum. The color that I saw was yellow. Yellow bubblegum. Chewed up, actually. So I don't know what's up with that. Ooh, guys, oh my gosh. Tracy, you got the man. You got the second man. Look at that. Sexy, attractive, Leo vibes, Aries vibes. Just a man of a man. All right, bottom of the deck is the clock is ticking. I'm hearing that, was it salt and pepper? This is so 80s vibes. Poison, now salt and pepper. Tracy, I don't know if you have a connection to the 80s. But I'm hearing that, what a man, what a man, what a man, what a honey good man. Let him talk now. What a man. You know, I don't know if you guys remember that song, but I'm hearing what a man. All right? And I don't know if you're the woman or what. Like, I don't fucking know, Tracy. I don't even know if you're a girl. Sometimes guys have girl names, you know, that they hide under with shit. I don't even know your situation. I don't know you from a hole in the wall. But I'm telling you, you got the sexy man card coming out, so it is what it is. It is what it is. There's a strong attraction between you guys. And there's certainly romance coming into your life. Ace of Cups. You're about to get romance. You're about to get rocked. There's somebody that finds you very attractive and you find them very attractive. And I'm going to tell you, the juices are flowing, okay? Oh, that's a 90s song? Okay, well, whatever. 80s, 90s, same shit, okay? Ooh, we have strong Cancer vibes. So it could be Cancer with a fire sign. Oh, that's the toxic bullshit right there. God, water signs have such a hard time with fires. But they actually do well with Leo, you know? Cancer does well with Leo. But not Aries. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. But Tracy, a personal issue reaches resolution is your oracle. Let's see what's going on with you right now. Tracy, you got, oh, the Chariot. Girl, don't fucking tell me there's no Cancer involved in your life. Okay? Guys, look at Tracy. Now she comes up with the Chariot card. Cancer vibes, you know, honestly, come on. Y'all know this is the Cancer card. Major Arcana. Anyways, this is moving forward confidently in a win, in victory, in triumph. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. This is about building a home and creating a family. A baby might be popping up soon over the next month, or there's some kind of metaphorical baby coming around. There's some kind of cultivation here. There's going to give some birth to a situation. What are you dealing with right now? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. You're not taking care of yourself. You are not taking care of yourself. If you are pregnant, you're not taking those vitamins. You're not going on those checkups. You're not doing well. You're not eating right. If you're not pregnant, if you're just doing what you're doing, it means that you're not taking care of yourself. And there is some kind of problems here with your knees. So I think you need to address a potential future knee problem, because that is coming up in this reading for me. You don't want knee surgery or anything like that. I also feel there could be some issues with not taking care of your vehicle. So watch that. That could be a focus that's being ignored. I don't know. I guess you're getting a lot of little hits here and there. Damn. What's blocking you is a sharp tongue. You don't have a filter. You just don't have a filter. You say what you want to say when you want to say it. You're not afraid to say it. You have no hair on your tongue. You offend people a lot. I don't think that's your purest intention, is to go off and offending people. But it's like you have a tendency to do that. You might even have a condition to where you do that naturally. It's just in your DNA. You know, there's some kind of biological situation there. So anyways, let's go ahead and see what you're good at. What are you doing well? Standing up for yourself, standing up for others, standing up for the underdog, protecting people, shielding people from harm. You might be like a lawyer. I think you were meant to be a lawyer. You were meant to defend people. And you do come to the defense of others, and you have a very smart tongue. And you should use it for good. You should use it for good. But sometimes you're getting yourself in a situation where you're not using it for good. Spirit says you are going to overcome this and create some balance in your life, because I think you're learning some tough lessons that, you know, your mouth has gotten you into a lot of trouble, or this could be reversed. It could be somebody you're dealing with. But anyways, that's what's coming up in the message. But what you're doing well is standing up for what's right and just. And so that's good. You may not always do it eloquently, but you have a good intention and you have a good heart and you have a good cause. You know? But iron sharpens iron. Remember that. You can't catch a honey with vinegar. I mean, you can't catch bees with vinegar. Okay? And you know what I mean? I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's see where your outcome is headed. Oh, you have the Magician in reverse. You could be dealing with a Virgo also here. I feel like the outcome is you're not going to have a lot of opportunity. You're kind of paying for karma. You're going to have to do the same thing tomorrow that you've done yesterday. There's consistency here. There's a steady hand. The Magician is very good with people, but a silver-tongued salesman, especially when in reverse. So watch it. Watch it that your tongue doesn't get you in more trouble. You know what I mean? You want to be the person that sells good things, not promises that don't ever happen. You don't want to tell white lies either, because this could be that you tell people, oh, you look beautiful in that, and they don't. Or, oh, yeah, I think everything's going great, but it's not. You know? You might find out someone is cheating on another person, but you don't want to hurt that person's feelings, so you don't want to tell them what you saw. Those white lies are painful, and they hurt just as deep, you know, as hurting someone right flat out. So, I don't know, that's a message you need to hear. No more white lies. No more protecting people from the truth and protecting people from what they need to hear. Okay. What does your person want to say? I love that you can see my truth, but it scares the shit out of me too. And so the Ace of Swords is you can detect a lie. You're like a human lie detector. And your person, who is very attractive, loves you and loves your finesse, but really gets them intimidated because you can call them out on their bullshit. And maybe you're calling out this Magician in reverse. Maybe that's your lover. Maybe it's not you. You know, maybe this person that's selling you a story, selling you bullshit, lying to you, promoting false bullshit to you, you're going to find out the truth. Maybe the truth is what's holding you back in this love connection. You're going to get the truth. You will. And you're going to have to stand up for yourself, and you're not going to have to believe someone else's lies or bullshit. Be very careful, because the person you're with may try to manipulate you sexually and intimately, even though you know the truth. Let's get another message from your person. I'm afraid to fully open up in love. Yeah, so you're dealing with a very shielded person. And you keep coming at this person, trying to open them up like a clam in a shell. You're trying so hard to open this person up. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. But they're not. But the good news here, the Chariot is a win. It is a victory. You will triumph. I think you are going to crack this nut. You are going to crack this very difficult person. You are going to open up that clam. You're going to put that pressure under them to talk to you about something. And this person is going to open up and express some fears and express some secrets. Be aware there's going to be a shock. You know, there is the beautiful lies and the ugly truth. Be prepared to hear what you may not expect to hear. This person has not been an honest person with you, and there's some skeletons in this person's closet. That's honestly what I feel is happening to you. You are going to find out, but keep in mind that this personal issue reaches a resolution. So I think you are going to be able to make peace with this person, and I do think this is real love. Okay, watch the movie Cruel Intentions, because it's something like that. This person originally had cruel intentions, but fell for you along the way. So anyways, Tracy, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so yeah, maybe poison was lies. From the beginning of your reading, poison was the lies. Let's read your oracle. So a new start is coming, Tracy, in your private life. Something is rising up in connection with other people and places. This can do with a member of your family, a roommate, or even a romantic relationship. But this card does talk about your private life. It brings you a message that you can do it. If you've been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself. If your insecurities have been holding you back, that's something you need to work on. Doing so could bring you your heart's desire. This card is telling you to put family first. This is also about letting someone get a little bit closer. A new cycle is starting for your child or children, if there is any. It's time to review your goals because maybe they've changed. Meditation will help banish your insecurities, and spending time near water will bring you peace. The moon is very happy in the sign of Cancer. This is one of its homes. So whenever you pull this card, it suggests that whatever happens next will be in your favor, Tracy. It's especially positive for family matters. Okay? So yeah, I think a situation will get some resolve. And I think you're going to have a beautiful new beginning built on truth and built on love. And I do believe this person is going to open up more with you. He's just been afraid to open up. Okay? But I do think that's going to happen. But love yourself more. That's certainly a need. Okay? All right. So we're done with that. Now I'm going to move on to let's see, Lola here. Well, I'm just going to go in line. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot. Go in line. The next person I'm going to be doing is Kaz. Okay. Sorry, markers. Spirit, please guide and direct me for Kaz. Give me a general message here that speaks the loudest for Kaz in her life. All right. Give me the message for Kaz. Wow, you got the same card I just got. A personal issue reaches a resolution, Kaz. And it's about family matters or children. Just read that. The next card here is the wishing well. Wow, so this is safe. This is security. This is about getting very deep into an issue as well. Okay, you're getting to the heart of the matter. So we're going to be getting into the depth of your family, your home, your personal life. That's what's really going to come out really loud for you, Kaz. We have Judgment in reverse. We have Temperance in reverse. My gosh. We have Four of Cups. We have the Six of Swords and the Queen of Cups. I think this needs to be this way because this says you're going to reach a resolution, and the Six of Swords is a resolution. I also feel like Judgment needs to be forward and temperance needs to be forward. That could be a message about what needs to be done in your life that hasn't been done. So I hope you pay attention to those signs, to those red flags. If you have had a lack of patience, if there's been a situation that has been stuck and unable to be resolved from the past, that is going to get resolved. And that's really the meaning of why I flipped these cards. So Kaz, the best thing that you're doing for yourself right now is rejecting things that are not good for you. You're making healthy choices and you're taking good care of yourself. You're meditating also, which is very good for you right now. Where has it been your difficulty? Partying a little bit too much, not being serious enough, having a lack of patience, possibly drinking every now and then when you know you shouldn't be, just to deal with some kind of emotions that you can't deal with. Those have been some negatives. So don't let those things hold you back. Also, don't be so focused on resurrecting a dead situation, okay? You need to be able to push forward and reject what's not coming into your life for a reason. You are moving on right now, Six of Swords, so you're getting over troubled waters and a hardship, probably a very difficult relationship. But with the Queen of Cups in the upright, your outcome is going to be very emotionally fulfilling, very pleasing. Love is going to come into your life, even if it's in the form of your mother loving you or you loving yourself. But love is going to step into the picture. I do think you're going to be moving forward with a Cancer. I don't know if there's a Cancer in your life, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter, but there is a Cancer that you need to find resolve with, whomever this Cancer is. This Cancer says, I should be further ahead in life by now. So your Cancer is dealing with disappointment and where they're at for whatever reason. Okay, let's get some more information. From the Cancer, your scent is addictive, and I swear I can smell you when you're gone. You might still smell your Cancer. They might have cologne or perfume or whatever's going on, stuck in a shirt or a jacket or clothes or a bed or somewhere, but there's a scent being left behind, a memory that can't be forgotten. Bottom of the deck, I do love you and I want to spend time with you. So that's a message from the Cancer here. I know there's a Cancer in your life. I'll read this in case you don't watch the reading before yours. I guess I kind of have to do that because I'm forgetting not everybody's going to watch the whole video. They're going to just tune into their message. So let's go ahead and read this for you. Things are likely to get very heated as this full moon in Cancer is a super emotional sign. There's something of an explosion of feelings coming around the corner. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around this card. So tread carefully as you move towards your goals and your dreams. Kaz, it also heralds a time to deal with any family drama coming up. Nothing to worry about, it's just a challenge. But it is coming to an end. So this card definitely talks about a breaking point. Both that a domestic matter or a private issue will come to a head. And that is a great sign to move this situation forward or to move a house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. I repeat, the answer to what you seek lies in being a kind leader. The answer to your question is about whatever, keep that in mind, but that's important for you whenever you watch this. Kaz, this is the time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. It may be best to move forwards with what you want in a sideways manner. Like the crab. Go to the side, don't be obvious. Additional meanings for this card is meditate to soothe heightened emotions. Don't be clingy and stop sulking. And have you had enough family time lately? Because that's coming up. Cancer is one of the moon's 2 home signs, so he's very happy here. This means that with this card, there's a sense all is as it should be, so don't worry. All will soon be well. Wow, and it has a well, so there's a good message there. All will soon be well. The well card has to do with wishes, but it also comes with a warning to be careful what you wish for and be prepared to work hard for what you want. I have many symbolic meanings, wishes, resources, creativity, and healing. And if you look intently into the depth of my darkness, you will see true thoughts reflected and your secret wishes revealed. But your wishes will only be granted if you dig deep and do the work. So there is some self-healing that you need to work on to move forward in a situation. And I know you're working on it. And so there's going to be some things that you don't want to hear that in your shadow side. There's a good book you might want to buy on Amazon. It is Burn After Reading, and it has a picture of matches on the front cover. And basically the book is about a bunch of prompts in writing. And you can write in the book, or you could just write in a notebook, but there's room to write in the book. And you're just going to write about things that it's prompting you to talk about. And really, it's to help you go do the shadow work. So I do believe there is shadow work here for you. And I hope that you pay attention to that. There's some deep feelings in the family, in the roots, and some deep wounds between you and a Cancer for sure. Or it could just be mother. But I tell you what, it's going to get resolved. And that Cancer wants to spend more time with you. All right? So what you're doing good for yourself is loving yourself first. Don't stop doing that. Okay? What you're doing bad is waiting on someone else to fix everything and numbing out your pain and being highly emotional. Don't do that. And don't be a preacher. Let other people figure some stuff out on their own, because you sound pretty smart. Okay, you don't want to preach someone to death. Believe me, I knew a little something about that. All right, so thank you so much, Kaz. Now we're going to move on here in the reading, and we're going to do Lola. All right. All right, Spirit, please guide and direct me right now for Lola. Guide and direct me for Lola and the 5-card spread. Where is Lola at? What's hurting Lola? What's good for Lola? What's she doing right? What's happening right now? And what is the outcome? Bottom of the deck is the King of Swords. A very difficult air sign is somebody who maybe you're dealing with. But this is the ugly truth. The ugly truth must come out. You're speaking the truth. You're making plans. People don't want to hear it. So what? It's not your problem. No hair on your tongue. You're just getting clear with your life. And you're speaking up for yourself, Lola. And you're just drawing the line in the sand and saying, I need some high boundaries. And you're going to respect my boundaries. Ooh, we have the Tree of Life. Ooh, and I love it. We have the Kabbalic Tree of Life. There is that beautiful Kabbalic symbol. Very well known in Judaism. But just representing also tarot and the Tree of Life. And it does represent the tarot's walk from the magician, well, the fool, all the way through the final 22 major arcana. And so this is a strong energy for you to focus on, is travel, movement, flow, and things as it should be. And right now, I think you're in the hermit stage, which is going within and searching for the truth. All right. You're learning a lot, too, about astrology and your family tree, I feel, where you come from, and that there has been other people in your family that have been spiritually minded as well. Ooh, a fiery climax approaches. And bottom of the deck, a new romantic cycle begins. Guess what I notice? Aries and Libra. Soulmate vibes. Lola, you might be dealing with an Aries or a Libra. You both have something in your chart, but this is divinely orchestrated. You're finally going to reach a solution. What are you dealing with right now? Oh, damn, you're having the devil. You're in the dark. You're in the abyss. You're dealing with darkness. And you're dealing with the shadow side. You're overcoming your addictions. You're overcoming your habits, but mostly you're facing the shadows. What have you been sucking at so far? What has been very hard for you to deal with? A block, a hardship, what's been a block for you right now has been stubbornness and controlling energy. So this could be a person in your life, or this could be you. Aries, very strong here. There could be an Aries blocking you also, Lola. But this is about destructive, controlling, masculine energy that is just causing the biggest barrier possible in your life. There's no way you can control the outcome. It's going to be what it's going to be. But believe me, this controlling nature, this is control and control. Believe me, it's going to reach a fiery climax. What are you doing good and what's helping you? You're not looking to fight with this person. This person could be a narcissist. This person could definitely have those sociopath tendencies also, and they just want to pick a fight. And you're just like, you know, I'm not going to fight with you. You want to fight. You want to be King of Swords. You want to put this fucker in their place. Okay? But you can't. Because you have more control over yourself than that. All right? The best thing that you're doing for yourself is not fighting with this person who's looking for a fight. Iron sharpens iron. And so you keep being the better person, the stronger person. You keep facing this devil, this karma, this difficult energy. You face it. You face the beast and you say, you're not going to intimidate me and you're not going to tempt me into a disagreement. Not going to work. So it's good that you do have control. You know, you do have some control here over what the choices you make. What's going on right now is a lot coming at you. Again, this is someone trying to pick a fight. Okay, someone's trying to pick a fight with you. This could be a karmic. Okay, this could be a strong dominating energy, but they just want to fight with you, girl. You're just like, no, I'm not going to fight with you. I'm not going to let you turn me into some kind of a beast. I don't want to let this old side come out, you know. I feel like you've grown. You've grown up. You've conquered the old you. The old you which would have loved to fight. The old you that would have spewed out as many mean words as this person spews out. But the old you was the unenlightened version. And now that you're enlightened, you can't go back. You know better. And so this is you conquering old habits and an old karmic situation. What does Spirit see for the outcome? Woohoo, the Fool card. This is awesome. So you are in a new beginning, a new phase of your life. Spirit says you're going to jump into the new. By the way, Aries. You could have Aries in your chart or you're dealing with an Aries. But I tell you what, Lola, this is the new beginning for you and it's all going to be happening come May. So keep an eye out. Mark your calendar. May, there's going to be a big transition. You know, it's funny because 8 weeks is May. Just about. Well, it is the beginning of Aries season. The end of April, going into May. All right, so that's what's going on. There's some Aries season energy work happening for you. Let's go ahead and read this Tree of Life. I am here to say, I'm sorry, not say, I am here to stay and grow. I am the health of your body, mind, and soul. Look for the cards next to me to find out more about me. When negative cards are close, pack some tissues for your nose. A sign of health and longevity are imperative to put down one's roots. But health conditions could be inherited. Combine this card with the house. Even a tree house speaks of security, but a great family responsibility and possible ill health through stress. The tree also depicts the tree of life, a spiritual symbol that has roots in the most ancient civilizations, whether it be the Babylonian, the Egyptian, or the Jewish images of the tree. It speaks here of antiquity and ancient roots. The card's meaning can also be seen in the rainbow, suggesting the true health is to be found in aligning ourselves between that is which above and that which is below. The harmony of the colors reflecting the tree talks about holistic healing in nature. All right. So you might be going through a health battle also. You know, and this emperor could be a doctor that's like in your way. You need to be holistic. If you are suffering from some kind of a health scare, drop the main doctors and do more holistic. It's time for you to be wise and shrewd and make good decisions. Fiery climax approaches. You are moving forward. You are going into a new beginning. This is going to take a little time, but I think you're ready. All right, so the full moon in Aries. It's time to see if you've been a little bit too much me. There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what somebody else wants. That's the devil card. What you want, what they want. What you want in the emperor or what they want, and then there's the challenge, there's the fight. This is going to move to a new beginning. Aries is going to win. If there's an Aries, Aries is going to win. As you ask yourself what you've been handling in this situation, no, I'm sorry. Start over. I'm not reading this right. There's a tug of war going on between you and somebody else and a head over heart situation. You're going to have to wait and see what's going to happen next. But as you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have done. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or a little harsh and gone too fast or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level you've created this situation yourself, which means you can create your way out of it. When this card comes up to a peak, something is going to be fiery. Be nice, be kind, and smile and be polite as you navigate to where you want to go. Being assertive is a good sign, but just don't go rough-shotting over anyone. Okay? And if you are in a tense situation, meditate your way to peace. Don't be a baby. Sorry, but this could be some of your issues. But I don't think so. Not what I see, but maybe. You need to have more fun, also comes up. No matter when you pull this card, it tells you that the situation has just or is about to come to a peak, perhaps in a rather heated way. There could be a price to pay if you've been too competitive or too blunt. And I do think blunt could be part of it. Now, keep in mind, this may not be you. This may be somebody else that you're dealing with, and this is them. So take it how it resonates, Lola. This may not be talking about you, even though you're coming in Capricorn the devil. You know, this could be you getting a reading, but your partner's the one that this is being about, you know. So whatever your situation is, there it is. Let's get a message from this person that you're reaching a climax with. Let's get a message with you and this person. Okay. I recognize myself inside of you. So there's some mirroring happening. And I'm gathering courage to reach out to you. Okay, so they don't have courage yet, but they will. Bottom of the deck, I'm constantly seeing signs connected to you, Lola. All right, so the universe is pointing this person in the right direction. You are going to have resolve. It's going to be fiery, but you're going to get it. Aries season. Aries wins. The Fool card. Take that leap of faith. I think things are going to get resolved for the better, and I think you can handle the heat. All right, so that is your message, love. Thank you for that. If you have any questions, just go ahead and put it in the comments. All right, so now I have Karen. And guys, I've been here 149 minutes. I'm going to have to finish the rest of the people after Karen tomorrow. I'm so sorry, but I'm getting drained again. I've been feeling a little under the weather, and I'm just feeling a lot more drained than normal, okay? So Desiree, Nikki, Perfect Storm Twins, Elizabeth, and Courtney, you guys will be done as soon as I'm rising and able to do work tomorrow, okay? But that's what's going to have to happen. I'm just too drained. I love you, though. I love you a lot, and thank you for your patience and understanding. All right. So, Spirit, we're going to go ahead and do Karen. Karen, do you have any specific questions that you want if you're here? Is there anything you want specifically? All right. And for everybody that can go ahead and get into the monthly subscription, that would be so wonderful for me right now. YouTube cut my pay a lot recently. I don't know what happened. I was making a substantial amount to at least partially provide for my family every month from my videos, but some shit went down. I don't know what happened, but I only got like $350 payment from YouTube, so it was a big loss. And there's rent and everything due the beginning of next month, so I could definitely use the support. If anybody wants to jump in to my subscriptions, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, it's $33.33 a month, and you get to see all my extendeds. Okay, so if you guys can just find it in your hearts to do that and sign up for that if you have the ability to do so, it would be much appreciated and much needed at this time, if anybody's interested in that. You get free questions randomly as being a subscriber to my website, and you get to see my vault of all my extra readings, all my extendeds. You don't just get to see this month, you get to see all of them. So there's a big bang for your buck there. And just the fact that you get private questions answered randomly is a great benefit. So it's really a wonderful thing to join, and you're a constant supporter for this channel, and your donation means a lot. So I'd appreciate it if anyone has the ability to do that for me. It'd be a great time if you're thinking about doing anything like that. All right, so getting into Karen, let's see what's up. Karen, you want a general. Ooh, Karen, you have death, Scorpio vibes. You're going through an ending right now, you know. Bottom of the deck, Karen, is the Queen of Cups. All right. Markers, BB, did you get your email to set up the password? Oh, yeah. Is somebody having some trouble with the setup? Her name's BB. I'll check your email. Password. All right, it usually takes 24 to 48 hours to get set up. Okay, so if you haven't got an email yet, I'll check on you tonight or tomorrow morning and see what's going on. Okay, so I'll go ahead and check anyone that's subscribed recently and make sure you get your passwords set up. Okay, so I'll resolve that here within the next 12 hours, okay? All right. So Karen, you're going through another ending. Karen, when do I talk to you and you're not going through an ending? The best shit that you're doing for yourself is having peace. Finding that moment to just kind of be still. Meditate, have patience. The best thing that you have going on in your life right now is you have patience and understanding that everything happens for a reason. You do have the temper and the potential to lose it. Oh, BB, you're so welcome. Yes, thank you so much for being a part of that. I appreciate you. So, Karen, you do have the potential to lose your temper and just snap. And what you do wrong is you jump too fast, and that's the temper here with the Page of Wands in reverse. It's you want to go forward with somebody, but instead of going forward, you jump to conclusions, and it's just a fiery little climax that leads to a dead end instead of movement forward. So that's what's hurting you, is just jumping to conclusions Let's get a message from the one you care about, the one you want to hear from. I'm working my ass off, Karen, to become the man of your dreams. So the person you're really caring about and caring to hear from, they're trying to be a better man and step up. Flat out. Also, Karen, your scent is addictive, and I swear I can smell you when you're gone. And I think this could also be for you. Your person's smell is addictive, and you swear you could smell them when they're gone. But there's that beautiful scent. Bottom of the deck. Karen, I feel the love you send me spiritually, all right? And I thank you for always forgiving me when my ego acts up and I'm a total ass. I do love you so much. So this person is very grateful that you have a forgiving heart, because this person freaking jacks up more often than they'd like to say, more often than they'd like to own up to. Ooh, god dang, Karen. Are you dealing with a Scorpio? Karen, did you meet a Scorpio recently? Now you got another number 8. You got the coffin. Death. And you got death here too. Karen, did someone die recently? What the fuck? I don't know why you're getting so many death cards. Definitely done with a Scorpio, or there's like a death coming in. Like, what are you dealing with right now? Hopefully it's just metaphorical. Hope to God it's just metaphorical. The person that you're dealing with is changing, but you're also changing for the good, for the better. This is the card of second chances with Temperance. So you are going to have resolve and a second chance with someone that it's been dead and gone. So someone may be coming back into your life, and it could very well be a Scorpio. I also have here Pisces, Leo, and Sagittarius. But it looks like you're going to get a second chance with someone that it's been over with for a little while. That's really what I feel. It's going to transform. Oh my God. Can I just stop getting these Cancer moon cards? Because damn, I'm just getting moon, 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 Cancer, 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 Cancer over and over and over for everyone's reading. Like, what is going on? But Karen, in a nutshell, you have a personal issue reaches a resolution. Literally just read that. Okay, so you're not dealing with a Scorpio. What? So let me know what the yeses and the nos are. Yes, there's a family death, or yes, you're dealing with a Scorpio. I need to know what the yeses and nos are for. Down here at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of freaking Cups, and there's a man waiting to give you a rose. Okay, this person would be younger than you. Here you have a difficult attraction to those younger than you. That's just your fate. I don't know what's up with that. But you're always dealing with somebody that's immature. You're always dealing with somebody that needs growth and needs work. And that's just the mama energy that you bring in, these Cancer moon vibes, okay? You just have this mama bear energy, and you always nurture and grow and heal. And you heal the broken. And that's your Virgo energy also coming in. Healing the broken, healing the sick, mending the wounds of others, finding out what's wrong with people and trying to help them better themselves. And so anyways, with the Queen of Cups, more Cancer vibes. At the end of the day, you're nurturing, mothering, and caregiving. You're very beautiful. I already know you're beautiful. This person is very attracted to you. This person wants to be better for you. No death, no Scorpio. Okay? All right, then let's just go with the energy. You are going through a death and transition of an old situation, and you are laying it to rest. But it will rise again with Temperance. It will rise again. You're going to get to relive this. You're going to get a second chance. The personal issue that you're having with this gentleman is going to be resolved, and there is real love. There is real love with this person. I think they're waiting to hear from you. I think this person wants to give you a note or a letter, or is waiting to hear from you, but communication is forthcoming. And the outcome, you have the sun in reverse, is you're going through a depression. And Karen, you don't get enough sunlight. I don't know what's up with that. You also don't get enough outdoor time. And Spirit's really touching me on that. Karen, you just don't get enough outdoor time. The drive to and from work doesn't do it. You need more. You need B12 and you need vitamin C. Because this depression is a lack of sunlight. It's just a lack of joy, a lack of positivity. I really want you to work with citron or carnelian. Yellow citron's really good. Even a lemon topaz is going to make you have confidence and feel good about yourself and be positive. But surround yourself by yellows and golds. You know, let the sun shine in because you need to get yourself back out there. Let's go ahead and read. I just read that full moon in Cancer, but I'll review it again. Karen, things are likely to get very heated as this full moon in Cancer is super emotional. And with the Queen of Cups in the upright, a situation has reached an emotional climax. It's important for you to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. Don't let your temper get the best of you. There's some very fine sensibilities, so tread carefully over this person's emotions. As you move towards your goals and dreams, this card indicates especially a feminine time for yourself. It also heralds a time to deal with any family issues that are coming up. Nothing to worry about. It just signals a challenge in the family that is now going to be coming to an end. So family matters are going to get resolved. This card also suggests that both a domestic matter or private issue is soon to come to a head. That's a great sign, maybe even moving. But the answer to your question lies to be kinder, to be more patient, to be a good leader. This is the time for you to step up and agree to disagree or agree to overcome your insecurities. It may be the best time to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. Meditate to soothe your heightened emotions because they're very high. Don't be too clingy and stop sulking. Have you had enough family time lately, Karen? You need to get back into the family. And Spirit really wants you to do that, to balance out your time with family and to work on your health and healing. You're a very good healer. You're a natural healer. You are the Virgo. And you've been in the negative side of things. You've been in the shadows for far too long, in the darkness. It's time to come to the sun of the Virgo, the shining light of the Virgo, the healer of the Virgo, the wisdom of the Virgo, the doctor, the nurse that comes to heal the soul. It's time to do that. And so come into the light. Heightened emotions are definitely showing up in your reading. This means that with this card, there's a sense all is as it should be. Don't worry. All will be soon. All will be well soon. Okay, all will be well very soon. So not to worry too much. Release that because you have the World card in the current vibe. So you're going with a completion and an ending. And you've got death, double time. So let what needs to die, die. And trust that what is going to be revived is meant to be revived. And why are you worried about love? Because love is on the way. Major on the way. Really, really, really on the way. I wouldn't be surprised if over the next few months you are in a major relationship. So this is the coffin. It represents death as well. I am the painful change and transition. Karen, you will feel me through your body, through your mind, and certainly your wallet sometimes. I can represent depression, and that's really what it is. It talks about loss and bankruptcy and sickness, but I'm really feeling depression, okay? I am all endings and sometimes death. The coffin in the Revere deck harks back to the ancient Egyptian period, and although traditionally seen as an ending or finality, which it is, it's absolutely a finality, it's also about bringing things to a final reckoning. It is often when we are faced with our life-changing events or illness that we elevate to the important aspects of our life. And I think that's more so what it is. Honey, your situations are ending, so you can spend more time with family. And it's like unfair because in the midst of you dealing with family, here comes love. You're always bombarded with love. This has been your karma. Love, love, love surrounds you. You can't get away from it. Even when you move on from love, it finds you. It's haunting you, this love. And as much as you want to take your focus off of love, it gets in your head, it gets in your heart, it surrounds you. It's very difficult to find that balance. But you have recently ended it. Page of Wands in reverse, possibly with a fire sign, maybe a Leo, could be a Sag, could be an Aries, but it's definitely a fire sign person that you've recently had an ending with. This could be a kid, this could be your kid, this could be a person, a coworker, a job, whatever, but you'll know what this fire energy is and who it is, but it's over. And now you have a second chance at life. You have a second chance to work on family and cultivate family and relationships that are important to you. This is mending the bridges and mending the bonds. So there is an ending of a relationship, and it's good because now you get to mend the bonds between you and your loved ones. And believe me, the person that's into you is going to work very hard to be the right person to meet you at that temperance table, which is the long road to happiness and prosperity. And the right person is going to be there for you at the finish line. So as you step away and let this door close, walk into the sun, work on this depression business, get back involved with family and loved ones, and you're going to get a knock on the door because this person is coming back in your life with flowers and an apology or a note or something to tell you I love you and I want to be with you, or I'm into you fully and I would like to pursue this. Like, you're going to have a suitor, okay? You're going to definitely have someone pursuing you. Could be a fire sign. But I love you, girl, and just focus on family. Whatever's been really at the heart of the issue troubling you, it's going to get resolved. And you'll know the truth. And whatever is over and done and ending, let it die. And focus on your healing. This is the divine healer. And when there's a bridge to be mended, it will be mended. Trust in divine timing. Trust in divine healing. I love you so much, Karen, but that is your reading. If you have any questions, just let me know. Going through endings are tough. But man, you're going to get love. You're so going to get love. And that person's going to be the right one, working their ass off to be the right person for you. Good deal. All right, guys. Well, I love you so much. Thank you for being here on my messages and my readings. Sleep well, be well. I will see you guys tomorrow. I will finish the last few people. Tomorrow, I'm drained. You got to work with me, guys. I'm not feeling very good. So you got to hang in there with me, okay? I love you so much. Be well. If you can support me in any way at this time, it's greatly appreciated and certainly needed. I love you so much. And if you're interested in anything else I have to offer, please go to www.jks1111.com. If anybody needs to reach me for any reason, please reach out in the comments below my videos. I'm happy to speak to you and see what's going on. Okay? Karen, you're worried about your job. It may end. Karen. The death cards, the world, yeah, there's a completion. I think you already feel like you are losing your job, or you're going to leave your job, or your job's in jeopardy. And if that's the case, it is going to end, and it gives you more time to be with your family at home. And you are going to heal and recover. And there's going to be another offer, another job. It's going to take a little time, but it is going to come in. This is a period of healing and recovery, and getting your affairs in order with your family. So Spirit has miraculous ways of working its miracles. I wouldn't worry. Worry about yourself and trust in divine timing. Good things are going to happen as they should. And if this job is saved, by the temperance angel, which is mending the bridge, healing troubled waters, having a compromise. You can trust that it will be resolved. All right? And if this is about a job with that family matters being resolved, it means that, you know, this situation could very well be fixed and very well be resolved. But the ultimate message is with the world and the death, let whatever's falling away be completed and allow what needs to come in to come in. Okay? But that outcome card with the sun in reverse, you know, that's a little sadness. Oh, you're waiting to hear from a job offer? Okay, so if it's a job offer that you're waiting to hear, you're going to keep waiting because that Page of Wands is in reverse. I don't think you're going to get the message you want from that job offer, to be honest. I don't. It's not going to be a very appealing one. It's going to come slowly. I think you might have to wait for a better one. You were offered a position with Allstate. You're waiting for the background. Okay. Well, that sounds promising. But I know you were just working with another job recently, correct? Doing some kind of, like where cars get totaled or something, or they need help. You were a rider, correct? You were a rider for vehicles that had issues or something. You were a rider and something like that. I thought you just got that job. So there's definitely some rocky waters there. Maybe it really just means where one job is ending, another one is beginning. And that could be the completion. Okay, so it's another company. All right, well, I do see, you know, there's a death, there's a completion, there's an ending. But that temperance comes out. I do have to say, though, in the outcome, the sun was in reverse. But it's changeable. Remember to have patience, to have temperance. It's worth it. It's worth the wait. It's all in divine timing. And, you know, that Cancer symbol of the full moon, this is going to reach a climax and your issues are going to be resolved. So I do think as far as in regards to work, the issues are going to be resolved. Okay? Oh, so you're still there. Okay. Well, that's relieving. So you're still there, but you're thinking about going to another place. That makes sense. Yeah, give it a little time. This is going to be a transition. And yeah, I think maybe you will be saying goodbye. You've been there 4 years? Okay, yeah. You're probably going to be saying goodbye to this old job, and that is the death. And hopefully you have a little break, a little time in between to love yourself, spend more time with your family. This job may have a better schedule for you, which is great. And it sounds really good. You might even meet someone over there. I mean, you've got love coming in. So yeah, I feel good things are going to happen for you. Really good things. Things are really going to pick up for you in July and August. That's your go time. Things are really going to be prosperous, Karen, around July and August for you. Really, truly is. Really, truly. All right, well, I love you guys. I am going to go. So much love. Get your rest, guys. And remember, like I always say, this love, this journey, you know, it's crazy, but just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, guys. My heart is with you. Sleep well tonight. Good dreams, and I'll see you tomorrow. Lots of love. Bye, guys. Thank you, markers. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, everyone, for being here and supporting me the way you do. I appreciate all of you so much. Thank you. Bye, guys.